What's up, guys? Um, I just took a shower, so my hair is a little okay, better. I hope. I don't know. Uh, damn, it's really bright in my room, bro. Should have closed the curtain. No, it's fine. I'll just leave it like this for now, I guess. We gotta have good lighting today. Today's a must-have good lighting day. What's up, everybody? Today, because there's maintenance today, so there is no rank, there's no IDV, there's no nothing. Yay! You guys don't have to rank today. We don't have to rank. We don't have to go to the depression of rank today. Isn't that crazy? You know, if it wasn't for maintenance, this game would have ruined my life by now. But it hasn't yet. It hasn't yet. Hopefully not too soon. Maintenance once a week really kind of clutches up. Yeah, you got to be honest, guys. You got to be honest. Anyways, today is a very important stream. We are going to be talking about, because it's maintenance, we're going to be talking about NaEu and the things we need to improve. If you guys remember a previous stream a couple days ago, I talked a little bit about some things that NaEu needs to improve on, but that was only just scratching the surface. So today, we are going to talk about everything we need to do to improve. A lot of people there really hasn't been streams about this or videos about this. So me and Zeus wanted to take the initiative and just kind of go out, and we're going to go completely in detail what we need to do to improve this community, to gain respect from not only other regions, but from NetEase themselves. And honestly, just get NaEu more recognition. So what's up, everybody? It's going to take me a while to go through everybody's name, but we'll do it. What's up, Mew? What's up, Aesop? Hello, Pigeon. What's up, Chips? What's up, Gloomy? Hello, Yuka. What's up, Meow King? Hello, Frog Clown. What's up, Seema? What's up, Ultimate Shadow? What's up, Michi? Hello, Quentin. What's up, LZ Play? What's up, Corone? What's up, MXL Rin? I think so you say that, something like that. What's up, Val? What's up, Olive? Hello, Mani. Did I get everybody? What's up, Joggy? What's up, Hannah? Hannah. What am I saying? I did not get a fresh cut. I've kind of had it like this, but I've been wearing my hat, and also when I comb my hair, it looks like I got a fresh cut. So anyways, I didn't get everybody's name. I apologize. But yeah, I need to join the call with Zeus. Give me a minute. We're gonna join that now. Hello.
Oh shit. Yo, what's up, Eli?
What's up? Let me make sure this is actually loud enough. I don't know if my phone or my iPad is actually louder. None of them are exceptionally. Oh wait, I can just turn your volume up, I think.
Okay, chat, can everyone hear Eli? Eli, say something
random. Every time people ask me to do that, I never actually know what to say. So,
Oh my god.
we're gonna turn your volume up. Can you guys hear Zeus? Zeus, say something. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué tú quieres comer?
¿Dónde está la
Estamos aquí.
leche? ¿Dónde está la leche?
¿Dónde está el pie mío? Where's my papa?
Okay, I don't know what you're saying. What's up, Joy? How's it going? It's good to see you. Yeah, so today, guys, again, as I mentioned, we're doing a discussion. So everybody buckle up, get your notepads out. Feel free to ask any questions in chat. I'll try to address them. And yeah. So Zeus.
I'm looking at your chat, you're looking at mine, so make sure we don't miss anything. Alright then. Well, that being said, for those of you that are unfamiliar with me, I am Zeus IDV, content creator, ex-top hunter, etc., more playing Survivor, and yeah, we are going to be talking about the state of NA and what can be done to improve, because both Eli and we want to see the server improve. We want to see more competitive representation on our side of the server, and we want to make it happen like that. But before it can happen, there needs to be changes. Oh my god, your chat's clowning me over what I said in Spanish.
Yeah, a lot of them speak Spanish, so.
Hey, let's go, my people.
Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna be talking. So I guess again, I talked about this a few minutes ago, but if you guys remember, we talked a little bit about one of the previous streams. One of the big things that I really wanted, that I brought up last time, which is something we can segue into immediately, if that's if you want to do that. But basically, what I was talking about was what happens a lot in the server, and this does not happen in other servers, but it happens here in NAU a lot. And that what happens a lot is that people, lower tier players, like newer players, lower to mid tier players, they'll watch a lot of videos that a lot of higher tier players put out, especially constructive videos such as tier lists, such as guides, such as whatever it may be, right? And a lot of them have their own opinions, and that's fine. But a lot of them, like they kind of go in and they just kind of trash talk the person that put out the video, and that's kind of a problem because when you look at the Asia servers in Japan, China, even Southeast Asia, when they put out content to try to help improve lower to mid tier players, the lower to mid tier players, they don't go in and say, "Oh, you're wrong. I know what I'm talking about." No, they go in and they learn from it. And believe it or not, in a lot of games on the internet, right? A lot of people they'll go watch like people who are very popular on YouTube or whatever to try to learn from them, right? So they can learn things from them and incorporate it in their gameplay. Take me for example. I literally just got back into Clash of Clans recently, and I was watching a Clash of Clans person or something. I don't know, whatever. That's just an example. But
Right.
yeah. But the problem is with the NAU community in particular, a lot of them go into we'll talk about the guys. We're gonna talk about like the
Yeah,
um
we'll mention up toxicity and like how
yeah.
people, we'll talk about that all later.
Yeah,
Go
we'll
ahead.
get to all of it. Don't worry. And again, guys, feel free to add anything in the comments. We'll try to address it. But that's a problem. Is that in the other servers, a lot of the lower tier players, lower mid tier players, they'll go watch the high tier players and they'll try to learn from them, right? But here in NAU, we don't do that. All the low to mid tier, oh, not all of them, but at least half of them go into these higher tier players' videos and they start trash talking them and they say, "Oh, you know what you're talking about? Luca is the best character." I can assure you guys, Prisoner sucks. And that kind of is something that is very frustrating because a lot of us, like me and Zeus, put a lot of time in. Psyche is another one. We put a lot of time into making these type of videos to help you guys try to understand and improve, right? And a lot of it gets completely blown off because people go into the comments and they just say whatever they want, even if it makes no sense, and they think they're right. And that again, that doesn't happen in Asia. They're more respectful and they try to understand. Until the point that I'm trying to make is that until these lower to mid tier players start watching the top tier players, maybe understanding that maybe they know what they're talking about because they kind of do, and start to
Great.
understand understand what they're saying, then and like incorporate that into their own gameplay instead of just trying to be right about everything. That's the thing. That's how we improve. Is these low to mid tier players could become very good if they actually will open up their minds and listen to these high tier players who know what they're talking about.
Yeah. To piggyback on continuing what Eli said, there's the succumbance of everyone always thinking that they're right. They're very egotistical. And it comes down to a point of where it gets tiring trying to help because it kind of feels like you're talking to a wall. It's like
Yep.
on Eli's tier list video. Which one was it? The Survivor tier list for this season that you made?
I made a server one for this season. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Survivor tier list that Eli made. He already addressed it on stream through looking some of the comments, but but I'm gonna go back to that again. A lot of those comments were just filled of egotists thinking that they were right, instead of listening to Eli, who has already hit number one Survivor, has already kept that title, and it just doesn't lead to any growth. You want to like. I hope I'm making sense here. I know I stutter. I just stutter a lot when I'm like trying to keep my thoughts together and I'm very passionate over something.
Yep.
So I apologize for stuttering, but
You're good.
one of the main things that off learning that I want to mention is the amount of competitive respect that there is for the server. This server, specifically NA, there's zero competitive respect.
Yep.
There is competitive simping, but there is no competitive respect. We have people who like back during Koa 3, Koa 4, there were people simping over there's legacy simps, there's B4U simps, there were potato simps from like way back when in the early seasons, but there is no actual competitive respect. We have people in stream chats constantly berating on other players anytime they make a simple mistake when in a tournament situation you're under a lot of pressure and you can't always think in the same way that you would in a ranked situation. We have people constantly bringing up drama in those chats, constantly bringing about stuff that are irrelevant to the tournaments. Then we have people even just straight up harassing sometimes the the commentators or even mods that are in those stream apps saying that they don't know what that saying that they're not doing their job properly or that nobody cares about tournaments. Oh, all we want are skins. We want cute skins. We want new cool characters. Like little kids asking for another piece of candy on Halloween. And that is just disgusting because it's like the whole point of this game mainly is for its competitive aspect, which is why Japan has their own tournament, Southeast Asia has their own tournament, China has their own league for the game aside from Koa and having their own tournament.
Japan has a league
All
too.
of Japan. Oh wow, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I completely forgot. Japan also has a league. You are right about that. Japan as well also has a league. Other all of these other servers have their own leagues, have their own tournaments, have more representation than we ever could and ever will because they respect the game competitively. They understand, like, okay, if I want to make something with this game, then I need to get better. But to get better, I need to understand that the purpose of this game as well is not just skins, it's not just looking cute, not like matching patient and psychologist profile pics in game. It's okay, I don't know what it means to properly promote Cypher Rush, so I'm gonna learn what it means to promote Cypher Rush. I struggle with rescuing against certain hunters, so I'm gonna practice against rescuing certain hunters.
Yep.
So there's a tournament being streamed later this week. Instead of complaining about the tournament and saying that, oh, this could have been a skin leak, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch this tournament and I'm
Try to
gonna see
improve.
what the higher tier players do.
Yep.
So that way then I can learn and take what they do and apply it to my own gameplay.
Yep.
There's none of that in this server.
Yeah, absolutely. Real quick, guys, I'm just gonna say, again, guys, if so, what we're gonna, well, I think what a good way to do this is, we're gonna talk about a topic, and then after we talk about it for a little bit, we'll pause and we'll let you guys like ask any questions, and we'll go through and address all of them because I see a lot of you guys have some good stuff brought up, but it's kind of hard to address it while obviously we're in the middle of talking about these things. But we're gonna like talk for like a little bit about a certain topic, then we'll stop, let you guys ask any questions in both chats. We'll address as many as we can, and then we'll start a new topic. We'll
Yeah.
just throwing that out there for now. Um, yeah, it's always the mid-eye players. um,
Mid-eye players.
yeah, so absolutely. That's something that happens a lot. Is what he means by competitive respect, guys, is like he means that obviously there's people who like by Sims. Obviously, there's people that support these teams, right? You have supporters for each team. But if there's a few ways to like competitive respect. One, um, sometimes fans from one teams kind of shit on fans from other teams and argue in chats, or they shit on the team itself. Those are a problem. Again, addressing that that's something that's very important. Also, talking about a lot of people shit on commentators. I obviously have seen that. I know that more than anyone, right? And that's really that's really kind of a problem. Have you seen how disgusting sexually the chats are? Yeah, I know. We'll talk about that as well. That's another thing we'll get to. We'll get to all of it. We'll get to all of it. Again,
We'll get to every.
we're gonna open up
We're
questions
gonna
for you
go.
guys
Yeah,
and stuff.
we're gonna put
But
one step at a time.
yeah, but the thing is like that's obviously a big problem. And again, a lot of these teams they don't a lot of these sorry, a lot of these players they don't go into streams and they watch these teams and try to see how they can improve on them, right? They try to improve. They don't do that. They go into the streams and then they shit talk people when they do bad. Um uh Fafa says NAU can't change unless a big streamer YouTuber joins an NAEU, so NetEase would care about us. NetEase had advertising in Asia, but not NAU. So we do have a big streamer and YouTuber. That's Grizzly, and Grizzly's a great representation of a community guy. He's very good with the community. He's very good with incorporating viewers into his gameplays and whatnot, right? And I think that's actually great, and that's something that I've started to do a little bit more. Is starting. I want to do more community stuff. And something I can tell you about Grizzly as well is there's a lot of people who will go out and stream and are kind of like fake on stream, and then they're like different. They're actually different. They act like all nice and what pretty and whatever on stream, and then in real life they're really not. But I can tell you, Grizzly actually is kind of a genuine. He is definitely a genuine guy. He's not one of those people that goes in and fakes being this. He's actually like I've had opportunity to talk to him a lot. When we commented together, he's actually a really chill. He's a really chill dude. He's great, and that's great, and that's something that we need. So that's a good point, Fafa, as well. Is unless we have a big streamer come up from the Asia server as well, it's going to be difficult to improve that. Now, one way we can improve that is that our teams can actually be successful over in Koa, and this is also relating to competitive respect. Our server doesn't get any competitive respect from other regions. They all think we're horrible. And they have a right to think that because, you know, the track record has been that way, right? Give one example of where NAU has done well in co. We haven't yet. We still are yet to do that. Is it possible one day to do that? Of course, absolutely. But to do that, it's going to take a lot more practice. It's going to take, more respect, gaining more respect, and to do that, it starts with positivity and less toxicity. Let's take Southeast Asia for example. Skill wise, they're really not much better than NAU. Skill wise, Southeast Asia is very similar to NAU overall, but they have a ridiculous amount more respect. One, because they have a larger player pool, but two, because they don't. They're the people in the chat. They're not negative. They don't go in and they shit on the players and the commentators. They go in and they're like, "I want my favorite team to win. I'm supporting each team, and they all get along, and everything's great." And it's also like that in Instagram comments as well. When they post things on Instagram at NAU, everybody's always like, "Oh, I don't care about this tournament. I just want my new Luca skin to come out." And then in Southeast Asia, everyone's like, "Oh my god, yay! I can't wait to see my favorite teams play. I'm really rooting for this team." And why do you guys think that is? Because they are more respectful than us, and they get more respect from NAU. Not from NAU. They get more respect from Netties, and they get respect from other regions. And then people support them, and then they get these huge. You go look at IVC. I want you guys to go to Identity 5 channel. Look at Southeast Asia IVC. That is a 128 player tournament, and the finals team gets to go. They get to travel to Thailand and play in Thailand. That's pretty damn cool, isn't it? Do you think they'll do that for NAU IVT? No, of course not. Why? Because we don't get part of it, of course, is that our player pool is smaller, but we also are completely disrespectful to admins in tournaments. Players are disrespectful to admins in tournaments. Viewers are disrespectful to players watching the players in the tournaments, and all the viewers are also disrespectful to commentators, and they argue and fight all the time. And that's why we don't get any respect, because Netties doesn't like us, and I don't blame them. And until we improve on that, we're not going to gain respect, and it is what it is,
Yeah. Thank you. I guess we start looking through comments. See.
Yeah. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask now. It's a
Yeah.
very good time.
Yeah, this is a good time before we go on to the next.
That's actually a good point as well, Fafa. The problem is not just low tier, but high tiers. There's a lot of toxic players in high tiers, yes, but also there are cheaters in high tiers that don't get banned. And I do my best to stay unproblematic as possible. But I'm telling you guys, I am going to be releasing a video in the next few days about the cheating issue, and because I'm tired of it. Because there's these two players in top tiers on PC that I play against as as Survivor, and they use cheating and they use hacking on their they have plugins on their devices, and I have videos to prove it, and I will be showing that. And because I'm tired of it, I've gotten to the point where I just don't care anymore. I don't care. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I do care, but I don't care about trying to stay so unproblematic and just brushing everything under the fucking bed, dude. Like or under the carpet, whatever the saying is. I don't know what the saying is. My English is worse than most people's. But anyways, like I'm tired.
My friend.
Yeah, I'm tired of completely ignoring these sort of problems. So I'm going to address it, and if it causes problems, it causes problems. But I'm past it. I'm sorry. So anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, real quick, Eli, do you have any tips for teams that want to learn to play competitive? Again, watch the top tier gameplay. I would encourage you to watch a lot of the Asia gameplay as well, China, IVL, Japan, IJL, and also just watch a lot of the top teams that play each other in tournaments as well. Just watch the streamers, watch the guide videos. Myself, Psyche, Zeus, also Fafa streams as well. Make sure you guys go watch Fafa on Twitch. Fafa's an excellent player, an excellent hunter. If you want to learn things about hunter, go watch Fafa. Actually, Fafa's probably one of the best hunters that you could watch to learn things that
Fafa
streams.
Is green. Hold on. How would you suggest to fix the problem? I would honestly say the best possible solution for us to fix this issue is, for one, we need to make the competitive high tier community more welcoming, because I obviously know, I've seen it firsthand and I've heard it firsthand, that a lot of people, they tell me sometimes, I want to play in the high tiers, I want to play more competitive, but I'm scared because everyone seems toxic. So that is true. There are, like Eli said, a lot of toxic players. There's a lot of cheating players over there, which makes it scary for sometimes low and mid tiers that actually want to make the push over to the high tiers. So I would say that one of the first steps we can take is actually make the high tier community a little bit more welcoming. Additionally, I would also say that we as a community need to put more emphasis on guides. We need to put more emphasis on creators that are focusing on trying to help the player base better better the actual players. Because
Yep.
when I search up IDV on YouTube, the things that I see that are like blowing up with like over 100K views are like,
Skin
oh,
videos.
skin videos, skin showcase. Oh my god, this is my new favorite skin.
And I just real quick, I want to say one thing on that. That's fine. If you guys,
Yeah,
if
that
people,
is
if
fine.
it's fine to like watch, to like caring about skins and to like the whole, how do you say it, fashion show aspect of NAU. That's fine. If you guys are into that, that's fine. But the problem is a lot of those people completely disregard competitive. They will take people will take a character they got a new skin with, like like Doctor, and go play it in a rank match and throw because they have no idea what they're doing because they've never played that character, and it's a terrible character or something because they want to show off a new skin. You don't do that in rank. That will never happen in China or Japan. They will never do that. They will never take a character because they got a new skin for it and go play it in a rank match. Rank is competitive. High tier rank is competitive. You cannot go play random characters that you have no idea what you're doing because you want to show off your skin in a rank. Play it in quick match. I don't care. Don't bring it into my rank match.
Exactly. So it's like it is completely fine. Like, okay, sure, you want to watch skins, but also do try to show that same amount of support for people that make competitive videos for you to get better at the game. Like I'm just gonna ask this as a something. When was the last time? Like the most up to date kiting guide I have seen was Eli's kiting guide. That is the most up to. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm not wrong, like if I'm wrong, do correct me in either chats. Eli's How to Kite Every Single Hunter guide is the most recent guide of how to kite, of just basic premise of how to kite, if I'm not mistaken. And that video is almost like a year old. And
Yeah.
then before that guide was Persuable's How to Type Kite guide, which is from all the way back in season 4, season 5.
Yep.
Like it's to a point where people, if they want to get better, they need to look at outdated information, then compare it to the current meta now, and then have to make educated guesses on what they could potentially do, and then have to experiment and test that out. When it should be competitive, should have the same amount of representation and love that the skin showcases, the essence pulling, the meme compilations, the funny edits, all of these things should have the same amount of respect along with competitive. Because competitive is what helps get better. Like I've made guides. I've made plentiful amount of guides. I've made hunter guides, I've made survivor guides, I've made character specific guides. I've made my first tier list for a while. And those videos, while they do fine enough compared to like actual haha guys, I'm gonna play 4 doctor in a ranked match and see what happens. It just gets cut to the side and then nobody cares. But then it's the same people that then go into ranked matches and be like, oh, but what could I could have done? Well, you could have not kited to final cipher. You could have made sure to tell people not to rescue. You could have at least tried to die away from everyone's ciphers, not rotate into the hunter. All these things that you could have learned had you watched certain guides or at least attempted to learn.
Yep.
And that's kind of on the aspect of competitive representation and respect. People don't care enough to search up these things, to go out and watch videos to learn, but they care enough to look at their new best Luca skin showcase. OMG, this is Mind's Eye's new best skin.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Psyche has good stuff as well. I think NAU doesn't have the motivation mental to go through the improvement phase for
the
IDV. I
very face
mean,
for IDV.
yeah, but
That is,
it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. And
we're not saying that you have to go competitive. We are not saying that. We're not saying if you want to be a casual player, you can be a casual player. But for the people that want to go competitive or want these competitive quality of life changes,
yeah.
if you want those, work for them. Because
Um.
the people that complain about it don't want to work for it.
Yeah. Um. To address the toxicity issue, before I became a content creator and a streamer, whatever, you don't know how many people have said like
And N word,
have said the N word, have told me to kill myself in post chat because
F
I because
slur.
because I didn't rescue them after they kited 10 seconds. And that's literally something. That's another thing. Do you think people in China and Japan tell them to kill themselves in post chat because they lost a game? I mean, maybe someone's done it once in a while, maybe, but NAU it happens all the time. All the time. And that's a really big problem is that people just they're on the internet so they think they can say whatever they want. They get away with it. I mean, I've now of course I've had less people tell me these things because, as we've grown and I'm sure same for Zeus and Psyche, people don't really say it as much anymore if they know who you are because they don't want to show up on a person's stream and be like, "Oh shit, I told them to kill themselves on someone's stream." But
Exactly.
the thing is like um, but it's just like, but they still do it to people who just like random like rank randoms and stuff. And I'll be honest, I get mad at people in post chat too sometimes. But I don't go and tell them to kill themselves. I just tell them like, for a future reference, please do this. Please don't rescue if someone dies quickly. Please ping your cipher. Please do this, right? Not
But then
not
they'll
go kill yourself. Like what? Like
exactly. I
yeah.
get mad at people who made mistakes in my matches. People have seen me. You can go back at my earlier streams from like when I was before, like from way back in like mid 2021. I have raged on stream. I have like been pissed on stream. I have done every possible form of anger on stream. But never once have I told somebody to kill themselves. Never once have I called them the N word. Never once have I called them F slur. Never once do I go in chat berating someone, telling them that that they're useless or that oh my effing job, you could have did this. Like never once have I done that in all my time especially like when I started being a streamer, even before I was a streamer, because that doesn't build anything. All it
Yeah.
does is just make everyone hate each other, and then when they hate each other, they see each other in a ranked match, then they want to throw each other's match because haha, you.
Yep. Something else that's kind of interesting. This is I don't know if I want to talk about this because it's very controversial. I'll skim it briefly, and we're not going to talk much about it. NAU
Mhm.
could have success in Koa if everybody got along. If everybody got along, we could make a very good powerhouse 7-person team that would actually have very good success in Koa. But unfortunately, a lot of people in this community, especially the good players, they do not get along with each other. So they would never work on a team together. And a lot of people will not put differences aside to try to improve the community. And
Yeah,
I'm not gonna talk more about that. We're just gonna stop right there because that's a bit controversial, but it's something that
yeah,
I just want to throw out there as well. So that's anyways, that's that. Um, Another thing as well. From now on, guys, I don't know if any of you guys actually do this, but if you notice, again, we're gonna return to the Instagram idea, right? When NetEase posts something on Instagram for an NAU related thing, like, oh, NAU IBT, come out and support your favorite team, whatever. 90% of the comments are, I don't care. NetEase, give me my new character, give me my new skin, give me my new this.
literally,
And it's just
legit.
like, and people know when they say that, it does nothing. It really it does nothing. That does nothing. Do you think how many NetEase admins do you think go in and read the comments? I want genuinely. I want you guys to answer this. Everybody answer this question. How many NetEase admins go into the comments of those posts and look at, "Oh, maybe we should release this character early because they're demanding that we do that." Wow. Let's go give them the skin that they wanted. How many NetEase admins do you guys think actually do that? Just give me a number, just any number, any general number. It can be in the negatives too, because I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that's
like
that's not far.
I just want you guys to give me a number. Oh, 0, 1, 0. Okay. Oh,
One,
yep. 2, 3, 4, 5,
uh,
100 million. Okay. Yeah, the answer is
negative
0.
zero,
Nobody cares.
negative zero.
All that does is um, literally start. All that does is literally piss off NetEase admins and make us lose respect. That's all it does. So it
Yeah.
does nothing. It does nothing. It's literally just it's stupid. We've lost more competitive players than gained in the recent times. Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah, we have. A lot of
I
players
know.
have retired because there's just no point.
Why do you think that is? Because we don't get tournaments. Why do we not get tournaments? Because we lose the respect of the company that makes the tournaments. How many people go into the comments of whatever and say, "Oh, I hate you, net ass, because you didn't give me my new skin or whatever." How many people do you think do that? A lot of fucking people. A lot of people do that.
If if
A
I
lot
were
of
to
people.
open Twitter right now on my phone, I could go on the IVC post, the IVT post, and the IVC post, and I could see the astronomical difference between the two sides. You look in the Twitter chats, there's people like, yeah, I get to look at my favorite teams, like Eli mentioned. Instead, we have our people. Oh my god, net ass, you didn't give me my new prisoner skin, so now I'm gonna start just filling your comment with racial slurs. So, what does that do? Please, I want somebody to explain to me. If somebody, for some reason that is here, is guilty of doing this, please, I want a genuine explanation on either side. What has that done for the community? How has that positively impacted our community? And how has there been a change compared to what you said that day? What has changed in the game from what you said on that day to now? Please, I want a real explanation. I want somebody to bring out the change. Somebody tell me that there was a change there. Please, I want to see it because
Yeah.
it annoys me to all hell when I see this, especially on the few times where there's actually dev communication. Like, Eli, I have a question. When was the last time the devs have released that survey that they give us to like actually communicate with our server to like say, hey guys, this is what's upcoming. What do you like? What changes would you want to see in the future? What do you want to see implemented? Are there any issues going on with the game? When was the last time you've seen that on Twitter, on Instagram?
I don't remember, to be honest.
We exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
don't. I don't remember. Somebody give me an estimate. How many months ago?
Yeah.
How many months ago? Everyone.
Yeah. And another thing is like when you guys see, I don't know if you guys remember, they post those things on Instagram sometimes, but the last one was a long time ago. Is like, and then they ask like, what should we do to improve or whatever? And Nettie's response, I'm gonna be honest, Nettie's response are always kind of like half-assed. But again, why do you think that is? Do you think they care? No, they don't care. Do they deserve? Should they care? No, they shouldn't care. If I was the head of Nettie's or whatever, right? I wouldn't. The only reason the NAU server is here is so people can drop thousands of dollars on skins and they can make a lot of free money off of it. And that's great because that's smart. That's literally not only is that smart marketing, it also is like why would they give us tournaments? They don't benefit from tournaments. How many people come out and watch NAU tournaments? Usually less than 1,000. You have usually less than 1,000 live view. I mean, obviously more later, but you usually have less than 1,000 live viewers watching NAU tournaments. How many people will come out and watch Japan? How many people do you guys think on Bilibili will watch the matches for the China IVL teams? Some matches can get ultimately over views will get over 100,000, right? You will get over 100,000 viewers, not live, but you'll get over 100,000 viewers, and then it can add up to even sometimes getting closer to a million in some situation. There are people that come out and they support those teams in Japan as well. Japan gets a lot more viewers. I don't know the exact number, but it's way more than the 1,000 live viewers we get, right? So that's and then yeah, and then if you look at, and another thing that's interesting is if you look at older, back when people actually committed to competitive, because this game used to be a lot more one a lot of this
And
used
I
to be
remember the season. I remember the season
yeah,
4, season 5 days, Koa 2.
yeah, 100 over 100,000 views for the NAU streams, for the English streams, over 100,000 views for Koa for English streams. How many do you think we get now? I think the most for this last call was like 50,000 or something, maybe, probably less.
And then the average amount of people that actually will decide to watch said streams live if they can.
Yeah, and actually, real quick, over when I say over 100,000, I mean over 100,000 for NAU qualifiers. I'm not even talking about Koa itself. NAU qualifiers gets nothing now, but back then you get over 100,000 viewers who watch it, not live, but who will watch it overall. All right, so that's and then and then everybody they realize that you know what we need to talk about important things because I'm just kind of ranting a little bit, but That's literally a problem. So
Yeah.
the main idea is okay. We're gonna open it up to questions if you guys
Yeah.
have anything to add. But again, the main ideas we're trying to portray here is that one, lower to mid tier players, they need to start actually having respect for the higher tier players that stream and put out uh content to help improve the players, and they need to start learning from that. People are always asking me like, tips on this character, how to become better. That's great, but you know, there are so many people out there who just don't care. They just play whatever character they want because of the skin, and they just don't care. So it's just yeah. So, anyways, if you guys have any questions, let's. This is now a very good time to open up for that. So,
Yeah. Now it's open up to questions.
um, we also have some toxic content creators who spread false facts and poor
False
tips.
facts. No, I can
Yeah, I don't
it's
know. I'm not gonna name any names because
yeah.
I either don't know or it's not something it's controversial, but you're not necessarily wrong. Um,
Not gonna say you're not gonna say you're correct either.
Definitely that's content creators. I think it's a lack of content creator involvement, especially when the mean 12-year old the content creator words are everything. I honestly have not seen many content creators whose streams are talked about like this. Yeah, we this doesn't get addressed ever, so I'm glad we're definitely doing
Yeah.
this.
I'm
Um,
happy we're at least doing this. The word toxic is thrown around so much in this game. We'll get to that. We'll get to that soon, Junie. We'll get to that.
opinions on the lack of coaching on our server. I mean that's
Uh,
just I don't really
that's
know what to say on that. It's just that it just goes back to the point of people don't take time to try to
actually
improve.
learn.
So there's a difference between coaching and lower to mid tier players trying to engage with the higher tier players and become good players. So with coaching, that actually comes from more of studying the China and Japan gameplay and learning from the very good players of Asia. That's how you're going to learn to become a good coach. The problem is a lot of the people who say they're coaches, they don't do that. They don't study these. They don't take their time because they're lazy. They don't take their time to study these other regions and see what they can do to improve to help their teams improve. For me personally, I can tell you guys that a lot of my free time, not obviously, I do have a life, guys. I'm not a no life, but
Facts.
I do spend a lot of time studying team comps, gameplay, strategies, support, just any sort of different strategies that I can find from the China region and from the Japan region, and I incorporate that into coaching fusion, right? And you guys will slowly start to see that as we play. Of course, we don't really get tournaments in NaEu, so it's hard to see that. But when these big tournaments come around and they do play, you're going to see that. I promise you guys. And actually, a good example of that is I don't know if you guys remember Fusion versus NL against Boy Boss's Wheel on Ever Sleeping Town. Sally had a difficult first kite, but the batter support literally just carried the game to a tie, almost a win. And then also the second game, Green's forward support literally carried the Priestess kite into a tie, almost a win again, because support is really really crucial, and when you can incorporate that into your gameplay, that's really important. And again, you guys can actually become. You don't have to be a high tier to be a coach. If you understand how things work, if you study these teams, if you study these other regions, you can understand and incorporate that into your own team's gameplay. You don't have to be a high tier player to be a coach. There are some coaches who aren't high tier players. You just have to understand how everything. You don't
How the
have to.
game works.
Yeah, you don't have to be. It's like strategy, right? You don't have to be good at the game. You don't have to be good at controlling your fingers and kiting someone. You just have to understand how it works and how you can, actually coach someone to become that. How many professional sports teams, the coaches, how many of them
Actually
play how
play.
many of them
Act,
play the sport? None of them. They're old people, right? Like most of the coaches are some are retired, some are not, but most of them look at professional baseball, right? MLB. A lot of them are older. They're old. They're older people, right? They don't play the game anymore, and then maybe they used to, but they don't play the game. But they know it really well because they study it and they understand the game. It's the same concept, right?
exactly. There should be a way for the player base in general to have more coaches, but that only comes from people actually wanting to study the game and learn it internally. If we don't
Yep.
have anybody that wants to learn the actual mechanics of the game, like different tips and tricks for characters, like I'm gonna just use this, like people when Acrobat first came out, a lot of people didn't know that Acrobat could hop over some of the fences, some of the walls, some of the like little short stops, etc., or didn't even know about the moonlit loops post buff. You know how we learned about these things? Because there were people experimenting with the mechanics, seeing what they could get away with in game and what they couldn't get away with in game. Doing stuff like that is what builds coaches, people who want to go out of their way to learn about the game inside and out, and then give that information for people to practice, rinse, learn, and repeat, and then for it to spread out even more. We don't have any of that. We have only had so many coaches in this server, even to say like so many quote unquote so many good coaches in the server, that it gets to a point where anybody who has some kind of idea, not even a good idea, just an idea of what is going on in the game to the people is considered a coach. Just to like throw that in there. Anyone who they people feel has an idea, it can be bad, it can be good, just an idea. To these people, they are a coach. They are some competitive high tier god on a pedestal because they actually took the time to learn, even if what they're learning could be fixed, could be improved, could be adjusted for the better.
Yep.
And people don't see that. You just
Yeah.
back to Sero and Aaron. Exactly. Like Sero and Aaron, those maps that pretty much, from what I've seen, a lot of competitive IDV servers have, like the Fusion. But if I'm not wrong, I forgot. Does the Fusion server have it, Eli? The maps in there?
I think I'd have to check. I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, I know that my servers had that at like the old TVC server from when back in the TVC days, back in the glory days. The TVC server still has those maps that Say and Aaron made. The coaching server has those maps. My new team server has those maps. A lot of
Um,
servers still have those maps.
yeah. So Chips asked, can we talk about how people ask for tips for Survivor, how to cut 100 in server or English, and then people just like clown on them instead of helping them at all? Okay, so here's the first thing: don't ask that in English.
So
In
in
English
English one,
one, English
English
two,
two.
English three, don't ask that there because everybody who sits in English one and English two and English three all day are either lower tier players who just like want to be there to maybe talk to to people just because it's entertaining for them. So there's three types of people that are in English one chat. The first one is that people who just want to be there to enjoy themselves and talk to people while they wait for their matches or just chill or whatever. The second are ones that want to go in and just start arguments with people, be toxic, and say sexually explicit messages for fun. And the third is occasionally you'll get a person with a badge who goes in there to try to show off and grab attention from people because it makes them feel happy. So that's literally what that's literally what the chat is, and so that's literally what it is. So if you want to ask about certain characters, don't do it in the public chat. You want to do it in you can do it in Discord servers maybe with people who actually will be like committed to discussing real topics with you. If you guys have any questions about anything, you can literally ping me in the Fusion server and ask me, and I'll
Exactly.
most likely see it at some point and respond. So you can definitely ask
It,
that. You can ask Zeus
same
as
thing.
well. Zeus also has a. Do we still have the coaching server?
Yes, we still
Yeah,
got it.
Zeus has a
We
coaching
still got it.
server. So if you guys want to check that out, just ping me in Discord as well, and I'll send that to you. So
Or you can even add me. You can, if you're already in the coaching server, like on with Eli. So like if you're already in the coaching server that I have, literally just ping me in general or something. If you have a question, like
yeah.
I'll at some point throughout the day I will look at it, I will read it, and I will respond to you with the
Oh,
actual answer.
guys, please gift me. Yeah,
Please
that's the
gift
other
me,
one.
please. Yeah, that. All
That's
right.
the
So
other
there's
one.
four kind of people: attention
Uh,
seeker, horny, please gift me,
and just
toxic.
and then just normal people who just want to talk. But
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then
um
there's the normal. Yeah. I would
um
also say though, if you are looking for advice, just go on YouTube and search up any guides you can for that.
yeah.
Don't like rely on English. Like just go on YouTube and search it up. There's hundreds. I'm sure you'll find a lot of people, a lot of content creators that have not, or not even content creators. Sometimes there are people out there that literally just post this for fun. Like I remember one time I was looking over through merchant catapult placements. I literally just searched up a random merchant guide on YouTube. Beautiful. I now have a whole crap ton of good catapult placements
Yeah.
on in my back pocket. That content creator though, they don't make it for content. They just did it because they wanted to do it because they just wanted to help the community in their own way, and that's something that can help.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be a high tier player to make a guide on best good catapult placements. I mean, there are certain things that I would
Yeah,
recommend being careful with because there are certain complex concepts for certain characters, but there are also things that you can do when you've just played a character file and you understand, like, what catapult this catapult will propel me into this really cool area, or this patient hook will hook me into a really good kiting area. That's fine. Anyone who understands that can go make that. That's fine. That's great. Even I don't know every patient hook in the entire game, right? And I think you guys see how much I play patient. So I mean, there's probably people who know certain hook areas that I didn't even know you could do. I mean, there's so many places that you can do these things. Um, so yeah, it's just that's something that you can definitely, yeah, 20 placements are cool. So that's just something that can that's something that you guys can do. So I think the main idea that we want to get across as well is for everybody watching, and you can also spread this to your friends and other people playing in the community, is that um when you are in there's a few ways to do this, right? When you guys are in the chats for tournaments, just cheer for your favorite team. You don't need to be shitting on other teams. Just cheer for your favorite team in the Instagram posts when they post about tournaments. You don't guys don't need to say things like um I hate, I don't care about this. Give me my skin. You can either say nothing if you don't want to say anything, or you can say, "Oh, nice. I'm glad to see this. I'll try to come watch this tournament." You can just say something nice like that, right? And if you don't care, you don't have to say anything. Just leave it alone. And the third thing is so many people love to sexualize characters and make things way more like explicit than it needs to be. And you don't have to do that either. I mean that's ridiculous. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I get people are like, "Oh my god, this character is so hot." Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It is a coded, pixelated
so
thing on your screen
character.
that
It
does
is a bunch
like
of binary code.
yeah. So at the end of and that's fine if you guys want to be like, "Oh, I love this new skin," or "I love this character, it looks hot," whatever. Like, that's fine. But when people say things like sexually explicit and they just say it to everyone and it's like totally inappropriate, I mean that's dumb. That's
It,
stupid. What?
it just
Like,
makes people uncomfortable,
yeah,
and it doesn't do anything. And as well, even sometimes just people who decide to pick their in-game names.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's another thing. Yeah.
Can I say the names, like, or is that gonna like get you? Yeah,
No, we're just not gonna say them, but I mean they know, right?
yeah.
You guys know. Um,
You've obviously seen like a lot of like Norton.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another thing is so I mean it's mostly about what you guys as a community can do, right? And we try to do our parts as best as possible. You guys see me. I try to avoid as much drama as possible. Sometimes that doesn't always happen, unfortunately. And with this video about the cheating players, I'm done with just sitting around doing nothing about that. But
Finally.
I tried to avoid either giving him some advice, but sadly, the I don't care, give me the skins are always troll accounts, minors, and there's no way to get through to them. I'm not a huge server, and minors just don't want to learn. I mean, yeah, I guess that's. I still remember when people in the NA COA chats bashing on high tier gameplay. You want to know something that's really funny? Is that whenever one of the people in the tournament makes a mistake, and it might not. What's really kind of funny is sometimes it's not even a mistake. Like, it's actually a legitimate play, and it doesn't look like a good. And then they start shitting on it because it doesn't make sense to them, or they're like, "Oh my god, this player's so bad," and then you look at the entire chat, and every single one of them is an elk with a 20% win rate who plays doctor or enchantress,
Exactly.
and they have
Or
no idea what they're talking about, and they have no idea how to do it better than what the other person did on the stream.
that, yeah, that really is a proficient issue with this godforsaken server. I want to take just me personally, like IVT, as a prime example, especially with my team that was playing in IVT, the team that I was playing with during IVT. There were mistakes that were made, but there were also plays that we as a team made that a lot of people in the chat that I was just witnessing were just giving absolute shit to our seer player, like just berating her for for a mistake that she made that she could have prevented, but it all mistakes happen. There
Yep.
was another time, I forgot what day. I forgot what team it was. There was a mistake with an item swap. I think
Hmm. Maybe I'm not
there
sure.
was a. I don't. I forgot the match, but there was a mistake with an item swap, and I saw a bunch of comments in the chat saying, "Why are they switching items? Why are they doing this? That doesn't make any sense. They should keep their own items. They're fucking trash. Why are they playing? They don't know what the hell they're doing. Get them out." And I'm just like, can any of you do this any better? Can any of you do this any better?
Yep.
I look at the chat and I laugh. I laugh because I'm like, yeah, these are the same people that complain about the server, and they're doing this,
Yep.
and I just sit there and laugh
Yeah.
because it's hilarious. Because I'm like, why are you doing this? What are we getting out of this? There
Yep.
should be an issue on there's
Yep.
problems with the ping and that this is not all right. But the thing with ping that I will say is that we all want good ping on the server. We all want the server to be consistent. I of all people want the server to be consistent because for those of you who have seen me stream, you see the struggles that I go through. The issue with the main reason of why we don't get, at least in my opinion, why we're not getting any actual like connection server fixes is because we just show that we don't care. We bitch and moan about it for like 2 days whenever we have the opportunity, but then the second NetEase releases something about a character getting a skin or like mechanic is getting this new stuffed animal accessory or something, or we're getting a new gardener skin, whatever, everyone completely forgets about the fact that the server is almost comparable to that of a fucking potato, and we continue on with our days and say, "Oh my god, skin, skin, skin," while meanwhile you were just complaining about the fact that there were server issues, you were crashing mid match, and that you couldn't actually play the game. But that gets all wiped away because you get distracted by looking at a pretty skin. And then
Yeah.
everyone forgets about that. And then they go back to complaining about it once there's nothing there.
So
Once there's no skin to show, nothing.
yeah. So something else I want to say is that another issue is that people when they go into rank, when they get to like mid to high tier and they're trying to become better players and get that, they do this thing where they look at the leaderboard and they see whichever character is like the easiest to get an S badge with, and then they just try to get an S badge with that character. And that's really bad because a lot of the time that ends up being Barmaid for some reason. And Barmaid is a horrible rank character. Barmaid is one of the worst characters that you could ever play in rank. Barmaid, the only reason Barmaid is a good character is she counters Dreamwitch. How many Dreamwitches do you guys play in rank per day? I play in high tiers. I play like one every 3 sessions. Like there's just no Dream because people don't play Dreamwitch on our server that much because she's hard to play and people. Another reason people don't want to invest the time into this game to get
To
better.
learn her.
So I mean, that's a problem, but whatever, right? So
You know how many,
yeah,
sorry to cut you off, but like you see it on the JP server, like I
they
watch a lot
banned
of JP
Dreamwitch.
streamers, Numa, yeah, exactly, Numa, Zeddy, etc.
They banned
They
Dreamwitch.
ban their bans in high tier, Dreamwitch and Wii
Bloody
or Dreamwitch BQ, etc. Somewhere around there.
yeah.
Even in the mid tiers, they more so ban Dreamwitch compared to the abundance of
Hmm.
Blood Queen bans that we get in this server.
Not only
And that's
that,
just because
how many when I play alt hunter rank, guys, when you guys watch stream and play alt hunter rank, how many and bans do we see? How many people ban Naiad? Because
oh
I'm
my
gonna tell you
god.
guys right now, and you don't ban Ann. First of all, Ann is a not a win hunter, so you should never really lose to an Ann in rank that much. Second of all, Naiad is a tie hunter. You guys are banning people, not you guys, but people ban Naiad, they ban and Ann and Naiad are not good ban character. Like they're not worth the ban. They're not that good, right? You should
And
be
then
banning.
they'll
Yeah.
proceed to play characters that then also don't do well against the actual meta hunters. They'll pull some random shit out. They'll be like, okay, I'm gonna ban a tie hunter or a non-win hunter, and then after that I'm gonna play like, I don't know, professor. I'm gonna play like lawyer or some shit. They're gonna pull
Um.
something.
Yeah. And if Barman is better than Doctor, why is Doctor supposed to be more meta? Doctor's not meta. Doctor fucking sucks.
Yeah,
Doctor
not
sucks.
meta.
Barmaid sucks. Barmaid doesn't suck against Dreamwitch, but she sucks against most hunters. Barmaid in rank is bad. Doctor in rank is bad. Any of the starting characters in rank are bad. Gardner's another character people in the server play, and Gardner's bad. I mean, I don't really know. But okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. People say I can't kite and I can't kite Naiad. It doesn't matter if you can't kite them. You're not really. Anne has really, really good chase. You're not really supposed to kite Anne that long. But the thing is, Anne has very limited cipher pressure and very limited like cipher control. So even if you die really fast to an Anne, you're still gonna tie the game because your cipher rush is really fast. So you guys, so that's the thing is people ban characters because they can't kite them, but they don't realize what they don't realize is like their character Gamekeeper has really good chase, but you don't ever win as Gamekeeper because his cipher rush is terrible or his cipher control is terrible. So you just cipher rush him so much. Um, so and actually this is a really good point, guys. Okay, this is a really good point. You guys really should. I'm gonna be really honest with you here. Don't ban characters because you individually struggle
Okay.
against them because that brings down the rest of the team. Don't ban characters because and guys, I know it sounds tough and this is hard, but this is the genuine. I'm just being genuinely honest with you guys here. Please, I encourage you guys at least do not ban characters because you individually struggle against them because it brings down the rest of the team. Everyone struggles against Anne. You know, it's hard to kite an Anne for a long period of time because she has a very good chase, but her cipher control sucks. It's hard to kite Naiad, and Naiad has good chase, but she doesn't have good cipher control. If you die away from cipher, she can't pressure him very well. So people ban characters because they individually struggle against them, but you bring down your teammates when you do that. You bring down your teammates. There's a top player who does this. I'm not gonna say the name, but they ban Bonbon and Violinist because they can't kite them, and then we get things like Bloody Queen, we get Dream Witch, and we just lose because they don't ban characters that they should be banning that we should be banning, and it's really really annoying, right? They're like, oh yeah, I can kite a Dream Witch. Okay, you kited a Dream Witch well, but Dream Witch has incredible cipher control and really good late game. We still lose the game because Dream Witch is just built that way, and that's why you ban her. That's the problem.
Complain about meta never changing, but don't want to play diff characters. Expand on that. What do you mean by that? Complaining about meta never changing, but don't want to play different characters.
Yeah, don't say
What
the
do
name
you?
Karina. We're not gonna. I don't
Yeah.
want to call it anybody, but if
Yeah.
you watch the stream before, you
Uh,
know what it is. Um. Oh, people ban photo. I don't know why. I have no idea why people ban photo. Photo sucks. I mean, honestly, photo is horrible. Photo is one of the
Photo's
worst.
annoying.
Photo's annoying, but he
Believe.
is one of the worst ranked characters in the game. Because this is why photo sucks. Because photo's games takes really really long, and since he's just not a good hunter in general, you're gonna tie or lose the game anyways. It's such a waste of time. Photo is not a good ranked character, and honestly, he's not good in tournament in 4-person VC.
Yeah.
Don't play photo
Well, I mean,
in
if it's
rank.
NA, there's a chance, but like,
Maybe, yeah, but
uh,
I've
BQ
been
ban in
BQ.
tier 4.
BQ ban's fine. Bloody Queen is a good
BQ ban
hunter.
is fine. Bloody
Yeah,
Queen's a good hunter. She counters a lot of the transitional kiters in the meta right now. She's BQ ban is justified. Banning stuff like Naiad, Nightmare. I've seen Nightmare
yeah.
bans.
Nightmare is one of the worst hunters in the game. You don't ban
Nightmare
Nightmare.
ban. I've
I mean,
seen
Nightmare is
Nightmare
D
ban.
tier. Nightmare is D tier. That's ridiculous to me. What characters should you be banning? You should be banning. Depends on your tier. In higher tiers, you should be banning Dream Witch, Bloody Queen, and Sculptor. And
I would
Geisha.
even maybe argue a little wheel
Geisha if it's
Geisha.
Moonlit. Yeah, Geisha if it's Moonlit. Occasionally Wheel, but I don't really think that's worth the ban. And
Not
then
because
yeah, and then in like lower to mid tier, so around like Griffin tier, you should be banning Bloody Queen, and you should be banning Sculptor, and that's it. You really
yeah,
shouldn't. Dream Witch is not worth the ban. There's no good Dream Witches around
not
that.
that tier.
Clerk ban is actually okay because because Clerk is like it takes a really long time for the game to finish, so you lose rank time, and also it's harder to beat a Clerk than a Photo, so you can actually lose to a Clerk, and also have a really long game, so waste a lot of your rank time. But with photo sucks. So you should be always winning against photo, and of course your matches are going to take a long time, but you're getting free wins and ties off of it. So Clerk is reasonable.
Yeah.
Clerk is reasonable. And then in Griffin middle tier, Bloody Queen, Clerk is reasonable. And Sculptor, and then maybe Breaking Wheel or Geisha if it's like Moonlit or in yeah, that's about it though.
Players don't
Breaking Wheel.
often.
Sorry, one more second. Breaking Wheel is also fine to
Yeah,
ban on Chinatown as well. That's the other one.
yeah. Players don't often understand to go for ties, but commit to ciphers or go for rescues even when told to sell. That that is true, but I do feel
Listen to
actually no,
pings.
I'm not gonna.
You have to
Yeah,
listen to
I'm not gonna
pings.
lie. Not gonna lie, yeah. I was gonna say, that's more of a mid tier issue. I would be lying if I said that was
Yep.
a mid tier issue.
Yeah,
I'd be lying.
people don't listen to pings. If you get in a situation where it's like somebody dies, you say "Don't rescue me," and the random merc goes and saves and gets terror shocked. Then it's like why someone dies instantly, they have no item. It's like a mind's eye, right? You shouldn't be playing mind's eye, but sometimes we'll get a random mind's eye. The mind's eye will die instantly, and then it's like everyone's like "Don't rescue me," and the merc goes and saves anyway and gets stopped, and we lose the game. And we can still tie. We can still tie if they don't save. The next kite's good. We promote Cypher Rush. We're fine. Don't feed presents. But then they just don't listen and they do whatever they want. And then post that you tell them it's like, dude, why are you saving? We told you not to save. And they're just like, I can do whatever I want. That's the problem with this server is a lot of people's mindsets are I can do whatever I want. And that's a problem because that's what brings other people. That's what brings people down. That's what brings our server down. People thinking they can do whatever they want because they're on the internet and can do whatever, right?
Exactly.
So
Yeah. Okay, now tell me how to actually kite Geisha on Moonray. Banning Geisha still I suggest to go back to Elk where everyone knows how to kite.
oh, and ping hunter change targets. If the hunter
Yeah,
leaves you and you don't ping hunter change targets, then you're literally single handedly throwing the match. Because as a player, I'm decoding thinking that this person's getting chased, and all of a sudden the hunter pulls up on me, and I had no idea that I should be paying attention. I mean, obviously you should be paying attention, but you're relying literally on your strong heartbeat or seeing the hunter. Like you have to ping hunter change
exactly.
targets. You have to ping it.
Tell me how that works on a hunter like Wu Chang or a hunter like Wheel who can speed blitz across the map. Doesn't matter if you know where they are, if they just pop up right behind you, like literally within the next 5 seconds, and you have no actual preparation at all or have anywhere to go. I don't think. Oh, this is a response comment. I don't think the meta can be expanded when some characters can't follow the meta of transitional kiting. Yes, that is true. That's a response comment to the person that had said that we want the meta to change, but don't play any different characters. The meta, I will say this: the meta has changed, and not a lot, but the meta has changed. I can definitely say that the meta from season 10 and 11, and even from seasons 12 to 13, from the introduction of Painter and Sculptor, has changed in the last 9 seasons. However, the change didn't majorly start until around season 17 and 18, when transitional kiters were slowly becoming more meta. And that's just because the hunters that were meta at the time were all hunters that can be rotated easily or get fucked over by transitional kiting. Like Weaver at the time, Weaver was still somewhat of a meta pick back during like Koa 4, like in the later rounds. And what was she? She was an anti-transitional kiting hunter. So now we have survivors like Prospector who've come a little bit out of the shell, I guess, if you want to run a random Prospector. Enchantress has become meta just because of the fact that she can counter wheel to a certain extent. And then, of course, she can also just kite and transitional kite very well.
Geisha,
But
counter Geisha.
Geisha, Geisha, hell. So it's
Um,
like
yeah.
the meta has changed.
Yeah.
The meta has changed. To say that the meta hasn't changed is just pretty much saying I don't pay attention enough to the game, so I think the game still plays the same,
Yeah.
even if it's outdated information.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Koa. Look at Koa. Last our recent Koa, the meta's built around support and entomologist support, forward support, priestess support, whatever, enchantress support now. And you look back to the year before that. What was the most common team comp? Guys, what do you guys think was the most common team comp? I'll tell you. It was wildling, mercenary, forward, explorer. That was the most common team comp the year before. And why do you guys think that was? Because it was a support, not a support, a rescue heavy meta because you rely on having a you have your wildling and your Murko tied, and you have explorer, you have good Cypher Rush with an explorer, and you have your forward go broken windows and be your main kiter, right? And that was and you just rely on the first kiter being the rescuer to have a very good first kite. Explore triple rescue, thank you. That was literally the meta. And that's meta hasn't changed. Hello Acrobat. Acrobat
I'm
buff
so
was
sorry.
Acrobat was fairly recent, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, the meta last year was triple rescue explorer. Now it's single rescue and 3 support characters and maybe occasionally a decoder, but it's not as common. That's the meta now. It changes because other characters become better and that's just the way it is because Sculptor used to be the best hunter in the game before she got a nerf. She was the best hunter. And Triple Rescue Explorer was very good against Sculptor. It was also very good against Bloody Queen because forwards could kite Sculptors very well. They could kite Bloody Queens very well, right? Pretty basic, right? And now Now Dream Witch is the best, and Dream Witch counters Explore because Dream Witch can find Explore easily, and she can double patrol our Rescuers, so Rescuers aren't necessarily good at kiting against her. So now that Dream Witch is the best hunter, you have more for faster decoding, and you have more for just support in general. And that also goes for things against Geisha. You look at Geisha. Geisha's become a character. That's why Enchantress comes in because Enchantress counters her. And Enchantress sucks against BQ, but BQ's been kind of taken over by Geisha, and maybe that'll change with Flywheel being added, but we'll see. I don't know. And when new things get added, the meta changes. That's just how it goes. So with Flywheel coming in, the meta might change again. We'll have to see. We haven't really seen Flywheel in a big tournament yet. So.
The persona, yeah, that actually links. In my opinion, I don't really think Flywheel actually brought that much change. Like Eli said, we haven't seen it actually used in a good tournament, so we don't know how much.
It hasn't been. It hasn't been a lot in tournament, so we don't know yet.
Yeah, you're right. Apologies for that misinformation, but yeah, it hasn't been used. It hasn't been allowed yet, so we don't know how it matter. For all we know, maybe we see in tournament, or we'll get kited by like a Flywheel here or something, a Flywheel Enchantress. You never know, even though you should be chasing Enchantress, but that's besides the point. Do you recommend me playing Nightmare? I thought he was an interesting character.
Nightmare
I
sucks.
guess I'm just gonna I'm gonna use this as a segue though. We are not also saying here that you can't play characters you like, but if you are gonna play characters you like, just go in with the mentality of expecting the reality. Don't play a comp of like what's a very bad comp here. Let's think off the top of my head. Don't go in with Wildling, Mind's Eye, Painter, and Doctor, and then expect to come out with a 3K guaranteed or like a high chance to get a 3-man out.
Yeah, you're gonna lose.
When
and actually, something else I want to point out. This is for mid to high tiers, and also people who are trying to become high tiers. You have to understand how team comps work. You cannot go into a match let me ask you guys this. I want to see how many people actually get this right. Let me give an example. So, I'm just gonna throw out a hypothetical scenario. So the team comp is I'm trying to think of a good example for this. The team comp is the hunter bans Seer. Let's just say the hunter bans Seer and Priestess, right? The hunter bans Seer and Priestess, and the survivors go maybe Seer and Priestess isn't good. Okay, let's just say Seer. The hunter bans Seer, and the survivors go Priestess, Entomologist, Enchantress. What do you think the last character should be? What do you think the last character should be? If you're the last person to pick a character, what character are you guys going to pick? Tell me right now. What character are you guys going to pick? Don't tell him Zeus.
Yeah.
Zeus, because he knows the answer. He knows there's a few characters that you can pick that would be perfect. What character, based off of what we've been talking about, do you guys think would be good right now? Just for a rank match. Seer ban, and the survivors picked Enchantress, Entomologist, Priestess. What are we picking?
What are we picking here?
Not Prisoner. On. Shut up, Joggy. Not Prisoner.
not Prisoner at all.
Wow, you guys are doing pretty good. Not Decoder.
Yeah.
Not Decoder. Mercenary, forward. Absolutely. Forward. Definitely not Mind's Eye. Not Mind's Eye. Not Lucky Guy. A lot of Mercenary. Good. That was a very, very easy one. Psychologist, no. Mercenary, you need a rescuer. You have to have a rescuer there. Mercenary, forward are great. Gravekeeper's fine. Mercenary would be better, obviously, because it's not banned. Coordinator, I would say not Coordinator. Coordinator's not a consistent rescuer. She's a good rescuer, but not consistent. Mercenary is the most consistent rescue. Mercenary forward would be perfect there.
Perfumer, no.
Perfumer's not a consistent rescuer. She's more of a kiter, not lawyer. So that's great. Forward or mercenary is the perfect answer for that. And so, how many people do you think in my rank matches will pick mercenary in that situation? I would say about 40% of them would pick mercenary. 60% of them will pick a character they want to get a badge with, like Prospector. Completely pointless. Terrible character to pick in that situation, right? Terrible character to pick in that situation. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a harder one. Seer ban. Survivors go forward, Merc, Priestess. What's your fourth character? What's your fourth character? Seer ban, and you go Mercenary, forward, Priestess, and you're the last person to pick. What do you guys think is the right answer here?
There's quite a few, so.
This is a good one. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I want to know. Okay, we see there's a.
I don't want to say yes, no. I just want people to throw out some answers, and then we'll go through them. Actually, 4 rescuers isn't bad. That's an interesting comp bet.
Yeah.
But that's more definitely
Ooh.
more situational, and that
All
requires
right.
that
All right.
requires a lot of practice.
I'm gonna start reading them out then. I'm gonna
Yep.
start reading them out. All right. So we have Ento, novelist, psycho, postman slash mech, batter, prisoner,
Not batter.
perfumer, not batter,
Batter's
not batter.
batter. So in that what the correct answer would be any good kiter, but any character that has regular decoding speed or also has faster decoding speed. Any character that has
I
regular,
would
and prisoner is not one of them. Prisoner is not a good character.
prisoners,
So
prisoners. If you want to be a mid tier, sure,
yeah,
fine.
any meta character that has regular decoding speed. Any
I
that
would
has regular decoding speed.
I would say, in my personal
Not Mind's
opinion,
Eye.
yeah, not mind's eye. I would say
It has to be
probably, since
meta.
we're gonna be revealing the best possible option for that comp, I would say would probably be Postman, in my opinion, for me. Just because Postman already gives himself decoding, as well as he can give a decoding letter to the other comp to the other one of the rescuers. He
Magician
has
is fine.
he has decent kiting for himself with the dog. He supports throughout the match. He can dungeon letter,
Acrobats,
etc.
Acrobat and Patient are good. Batter is not good there because Batter has 20% slower decoding. So you have Priestess with 10% slower decoding. You have
You have
Forward with
forward with
30%.
30.
Yeah, and Merc with 25. So your decoding is terrible. If the first kite's not good enough, especially in a rank match, you already lost the game.
And not to mention,
So
you already have a harasser over there. You
yeah,
don't need a second harasser on the team.
you don't need Batter there. So Psychologist is fine. Entomologist, Postman, good. Barmaid, no. Barmaid is terrible. Please do not play Barmaid in rank, guys. I encourage you. It is the worst. Barmaid is one of the worst ranked characters you could play. Ento is good. Psychologist is good. First Officer, no. It's a slow decoder again. It has to be someone with a
Like,
regular decoding speed or better. And so most of you guys know this. So you guys know this. So why is it so hard for when I go into a rank match and I get a high tier player and they just randomly pick Prospector when we need a rescuer, or they randomly pick, I don't know, Gravekeeper or Batter when we need a kiter, a regular decoder. Why is it that complicated? So you guys know this. And how many of you guys here are peak tier players? How many of you guys here are peak tier players?
how many of
I
you
think
have
most of you guys are not, right? And that's totally fine. I'm just saying, how many so you guys already know more than a lot of the peak tier players on this server. And why do you think that is? Because you guys watch, because the people here watching the stream I already know you guys are great. You guys are people who come into my chats. You guys are great. You guys spend your time watching high tier players because of badge as well. They play characters because they want a badge, and that's stupid. You guys watch my streams. I'm sure you watch other people's like Psyches and Zeus's. You watch guides, and you guys want to improve. But you guys are such a small percent that want to actually improve, right? And the rest of the community doesn't, and that's the problem. So you guys know these things, but a lot of top players and also mid tier players, they don't know these things because they don't invest their time in watching streams and trying to learn and trying to learn. So how many people? Again, I'm gonna say this one more time. Last time I'm saying this. How many people do you think? What percentage of the comments on my tier list are people saying things like, "Prisoner is good. You don't know what you're talking about, Eli. You don't know what you're talking about. You shouldn't be making these videos." Prisoner's a good character. She should be higher. Mines is a good character. She should be higher. Lawyer's a good character. He should be higher. Okay, not a direct shot at you, Rework, but I'm just saying, right? Doctor's a good character. She should be higher. How many people do you think come into my tier list? At least like half of them. At least half the comments are literally comments like that. And so people come in and they're like, Eli, you know what you're talking about. You want to know something very interesting? You know something very interesting is that who just won the most recent NaEu tournament, right? Who coached them? Oh wait, I did. And this is not to be this is not to be toxic. This is not to be bragging. I'm just saying I want this server to improve and I want to get the message across that people can learn from me. People can learn from Zeus. People can learn from Psyche. People can learn from us. We want to be teachers. We want to teach you guys and we want to help you guys learn and become better, right? But people don't listen. They don't listen. They go say whatever they want because their character that they got one B badge with, they got one B badge with a mind's eye, and they think that character is good. And then when we tell them it's bad, they come in and tell us we don't know what we're talking about. And that's the problem with this. That's the problem with this server is there's no respect for high tier players that maybe know what they're talking about. And I talked about this in a previous stream, but until people start to realize these things and it's not even me. It's not even me. Go look at Psyche. Go look at Psyche. Go look at Zeus. Who else streams? Nobody streams anymore, so I don't know. I don't know, but
Fafa on Twitch, I guess, because Fafa's still alive.
Fafa, go look at Fafa. They will tell you the same things that I'm telling you guys right now, and they will also tell you the same things that I'm telling you in the tier list videos. But people still don't care because their main isn't higher. One, they kited one Naiad for, or they. Oh
Wait,
yeah, I
wait,
kited one Geisha as Mind's Eye for 80 seconds one time. Therefore, she's S tier. That's not how that works.
it's not how. Congratulations, you kited a bad geisha.
Yeah, and
Round,
and
round,
that's
round
and
of
that's the
applause.
problem, and that's the problem. I mean, how many people say
People,
that? Mind's Eye sucks.
people,
Prisoner sucks. Barmaid sucks. Doctor sucks. They're not good. I don't know what to tell you. They're not
people,
good.
people put the value of a character based off how they play when they
Yep.
don't put the value of the character based off their kit.
Or if they
How
have a
many
badge
people?
with them.
You know how many people I have come to. You know how many people I love. I'm gonna ask now, who here? Who is the best rescuer out of the? If I'm not wrong, out of the 5 rescuers that we have what? We have Wildling, Merc, Forward, Officer, and Cord.
Wait, real quick.
Out of,
Sorry. I just want to
yeah,
address this super quick. This is gonna be like 2 seconds.
yeah,
People
yeah.
say Luca is great for decoding, not for kiting. That's also incorrect because Prisoner loses a lot of decoding progress when he makes when he connects the ciphers. He loses progress, and he also loses progress when he has to go for long connections when he's trying to finish someone else's ciphers. So he's actually not good for decoding either. Postman is very good for decoding because he gives a 20% increased decoding for both himself and the person that received the letter. And then Mechanic is very good because Mechanic can do a cipher machine for free while sitting on the rocket chair. So Mechanic and Postman are great decoders. And then Explorer's okay. Prisoner is actually, well, not only is he not a good kiter, he's also not a good decoder because he's useless while on the rocket chair. And Explorer can give a letter when rescued with Tide Turner, even if he can give a letter for someone to go use it to decode. And Mechanic can decode with her bot while being rescued with Tide Turner. Prisoner can make a connection, but he's not decoding. He's not giving that bonus. And they're losing progress when they use that connection. Prisoner, and I know I had no idea Luca was bad. I thought he was A tier. That's the thing. That's what's upsetting, is that people don't know these things because so many people have in their heads, and it's not your guys' fault. If you're newer to the game, and it's not your fault. I don't blame you. Prisoner is not. He's not a very good character. He's just not. He's not good, and so many people think he's good because there's so many mid tier players that are like, oh my god, Luca's so hot, he's so good, he's good at decoding, whatever. But he's not a good kiter. He does not promote Cypher Rush very well because he loses Cypher progress, and he's useless once he gets found. Mechanic is good when still good when she gets found. Postman's still good once he gets found because he can still give letters, and he's a good kiter because he has the dog. And Prisoner's useless. That's the thing. Prisoner is useless. So that's why. That's why Prisoner's not good. Hopefully you guys are paying on that because this is really important because so many people think Prisoner's good and he's not good.
Yeah.
So and
So
don't
yeah.
ban Prisoner. Trust me, when I see a Prisoner in a match when I'm playing Hunter, I already know I'm in a good spot before the match even started. I love to see Prisoners.
So yeah. Now with Prisoner being so yeah. Who out of the 5? I already saw, but I'm gonna just ask it again. Out of the 5 rescuers that are in this game, who is the best rescuer? Mercenary, Forward, Officer, Wildling, or Cord? Out of the 5, who is the best rescuer? I just want to see it. Who, in your honest opinions, who is the best rescuer? In yours, Merc. Why are y'all taking the game so seriously? Because we want to see the game improve. We want to see our community actually get representation because we actually care about the game.
And because everybody in every other region besides this one, they take it seriously, and that's why.
So why would we
Every
not
region
show
in the world
respect?
besides NaEu takes it seriously.
So
Um, who do you guys think is it Merc or Ford? Because
Merc.
it's actually interesting
Yeah.
to see which one's
Yeah.
better.
All right. So I see a lot of people saying Merc. I see a lot of people saying Forward. People are saying Forward because Forward is game changing. He's harassing. He's support. And then I see Merc arguments saying Merc is more stable at rescuing. Now I'm gonna say this: both of them, sure, there are valid arguments, but Merc is default best rescuer in the game. Oh
Yep.
god, I even left out Gravekeeper. I completely forgot about Grave. I apologize. I apologize. I completely left out Gravekeeper. I'm sorry. He just gets he gets no love.
Merc
He's
is
so
yeah, Merc is the best rescuer, but Ford is more valuable.
valuable.
Yep.
Exactly. That's where also what Eli was saying would
Postman
understand
best rescue.
composition.
Okay,
Do you
green.
want
Okay,
yeah.
dude.
Postman better rescue. Yeah, totally green, totally. Yeah. Mercenary is single handedly the best rescuer in the game. Now, can anyone on either chats tell me why Mercenary is the best rescuer in the game?
Not
What
Nagi,
about Merc?
just not
Yeah.
Nagito Merc. As long as it's not a Nagito Merc, it's
Yeah,
fine.
as long as it's not a Nagito Merc, because then
Yeah.
Merc becomes D tier if you have the Nagito skin on.
I feel like Survivor Man should play some hunters so they know what to. Oh, I always say
Whoa.
that. You should.
Please, if you're a survivor, play Hunter. If
Yeah,
you are a survivor, for
that's
the love
actually
of
really.
God, play
That's
Hunter.
a really good point, Fafa. If you are a Survivor main, I also encourage you guys. We also encourage you guys to play Hunter because you can learn things playing Hunter that you can incorporate into your Survivor gameplay. Sometimes you'll play Hunter and you'll get kited by this person. They do some weird mind game that you didn't expect, and you're like, oh wow, I could use that in my kiting. Or if you're playing Hunter and you know playing all these Hunters would helps make me a better Survivor. Bossy is the best rescuer. Okay, dude.
Yeah.
What's helped me become a better survivor is playing a lot of hunter. I play sculptor, I play bloody queen, I play dream, I play dream witch, I play wheel. I know how these hunters work, so I know what they're because I do it. I know what they're gonna the strategies that they're gonna use against me. I know that they're gonna try to put a statue in this pallet or put a trap here and try to force me to go this way, and I can play around. I know they're gonna put a leech here to cut me off and try to prevent the rest. I know these things. And Zeus knows these things. And you guys who play Survivor and Hunter know these things. But people who only play Survivor, they're gonna have a lack of knowledge that they could gain from playing Hunter that will help them with their Survivor gameplay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, people have been saying it. Yes. So you all know why Merc is the best rescuer. Delayed damage. Him being able to not actually succumb to the effects of the hits for until 15 seconds pass if it's one hit, 30 seconds if it's two is broken. It's what makes him the best rescuer in the game. The fact that he can get terror shocked, he can get double hit on before rescue and still actually get the rescue off and then exit the premises with elbow pads. That is why he is the best rescuer. You guys in my chat know that. People in Eli and you people in Eli's chat know that. So now it only come if you all know this. Why is it that people still manage to find a way to get stuffed? I'm not or just either don't pick mercenary at all when he's not banned. They'll go for something like they'll pick cord or they'll pick grave. While grave is good, if merc is open, why not take the merc for the close to near 99% chance of you successfully coming and getting the rescue, even if you mess up and get double hit. Because regardless, if you get double hit, you'll still get the rescue anyway because you have 30 seconds to get the rescue and then leave so that way then the hunter can't double chair.
Yep.
Why is first officer not used as much?
I can answer because
Yeah.
you think about it this way: when you get in a situation, what's up, Chocho? What happens is as a first officer, if you have a hunter with a good hitbox, the first officer can come in for a rescue. They're gonna cut them off from a distance. They're gonna swing at the air, and they're gonna force the first officer back. And again, a lot of the meta, a first officer can be used like once you have a lot more bans and stuff. But mercenary is a better rescuer. Gravekeeper does feed presence, but he forces attack recovery, which means he can get the rescue if he's cut off from a distance. If first officer gets hit from a distance, they just swing at the hunter, just swings at the air over and over. And if they hit them, then they're gonna dash back to chair and get stuffed. And even if they do get the rescue, they're still getting double hit. Grave doesn't get double hit because he forces attack recovery on the shovel, and then he's full health when he reaches the chair. If officer gets hit out of his watch, he's not full health. He's half health. He's getting double hit or he's getting stuffed. And with Merc as well, if Merc gets cut off, he can just elbow pad past the hunter, so he's not getting stuffed. And even if Merc does somehow get hit from a distance, he still makes the rescue. He gets double hit, which is not good. But I mean, he still does make the rescue, even if there's a chance he would get stuffed. But Merc can double pad past the hunter, which is way better. Officers watches, they're just not. They're not good. They're not
They're
that.
not good
They're not
enough.
that strong. As they're not as strong. Not only are they not as strong for kiting, they're not as strong for rescuing.
And with how niche it is, they're better off being used as a kiting item compared to an actual rescue item. Even with how bad it is. Like if I had to pick one, it would be I would
Priestess is
rather
a good ban. You can ban Priestess, yeah.
Priestess. Yeah, no, Priestess global portal kite portal through anything. Priestess is a good band. It's always a good. If you are scared of something, Priestess or Seer should be the two things you are scared of the most.
Yeah, don't ban Priestess on Arms Factory. We can ban her on every other map.
Please, yeah, don't ban Priestess on Arms Factory. Don't play Priestess on Arms. I'm not gonna say that because Global Portal, but
Yeah.
don't expect too much out of Priestess on Arms Factory.
Yeah. I'll never understand why people will play bad survivors and we have 7 the win rate isn't high. Yeah, there you go. Well, what do you think?
Yep.
Antiquarian's pretty good. Well, that's a conversation for a different day. She's not bad though.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't think Antiquarian's too bad. However, I don't think I've seen people already say that she's an S tier survivor, and I'm like, yeah, not
yeah.
that. Yeah, you do you, buddy.
Did you guys already talk about how to improve NAU? We talked about um we talked about how in terms of community needs to improve, be more positive, and actually not shit on everybody in tournament chats, in Instagram posts, and they need to improve in terms of attitude and toxicity, and also less sexualize things, and then also less. Obviously, caring about skins is fine, but people need to, if they want to rank and become higher tier players, they need to be more competitive in terms of engaging in watching higher tier players' streams, learning from them. You can also watch from over in Asia. That's a good way to learn as well. And also, honestly, another thing. Again, I brought this up very briefly, but teams need to get along. They need to work together to try to make to try to help each other improve. A lot of the top teams, if you guys don't know this, but a lot of the top teams are often very stuck with practicing amongst themselves because nobody gets along. None of the top teams get along. They all hate each other. So that's kind of a problem, and it's tough. It's tough, and they got to practice amongst themselves, and that's the only practice they can get is through rank matches and through practicing amongst themselves. So
Yeah,
those are things that all need to improve. Until those things
yeah.
improve,
The
we're
server's
not
just
going
gonna
anywhere.
stay. It's
Yeah.
gonna stay stagnated.
Yeah. By the way, someone let me know
Uh,
when maintenance is done, because when maintenance is done, we can play some hunter matches or something. I don't know.
yeah. When maintenance is done, I can switch over streams to like my phone or something, and then after that we can play or I do PC or some shit.
Yeah, learn from Asia. They're a lot better than us. So,
Yeah,
um,
it's just like the gospel at this point.
yeah.
Beef between top teams. Yeah.
What are actionable ways to improve our community? Like, are there ways to get mid
Are
to
there
top tier
ways to get?
players? Maybe like tier lock tournaments for Griffin. Okay, so it's hard. Like, it's very unlikely that there'll be tournaments that are out there for like more mid tier
Mid
players.
tier because
But
Griff game.
anyone, yeah. But here's the thing: anyone can become a top tier player if you guys invest in it. You guys can invest in practicing and becoming good players. You can invest in practicing. You can invest in studying these other higher tier players and learning to become better and actually start to rank up more. It's this game is not that hard. Identity 5 is not a very hard game. It's not Fortnite. You have to press a million buttons a second and build like and crank 90s or whatever they call it in Fortnite. This is not Fortnite. This is Identity 5. You have like 2 or 3 buttons on your screen and you're using your thumbs. It's really not that hard. It's just it takes time to understand strategy. The big part about this game is there's more strategy in this game than something like Fortnite. You got to understand strategy and game sense. That's what's going to
You gotta
propel you
understand
higher.
teamwork.
And kiting routes, that's another part of strategy you need to understand. So,
Yeah.
bye bye Sue. See you later. Thank you for coming. So that's kind of like yeah, that's one of the things you can do is that and again also improving survivor is that you need to improve you can play hunter as well to improve your survivor as well. I'm gonna become a top tier 100-star survivor. I mean, you could do it. You could do it,
Possible if you
but
dedicate the time. If you want to learn everything that you need to learn, then yeah, it's possible. Everyone on both chats, you guys can become high tier players. You guys
um,
can be the change. Like if you're sitting here watching the stream, then obviously you care just like we care.
yeah.
You guys can be the change that you want to see, just like me and Eli have been trying for the last year or so.
Um,
But it takes
mobile,
more than
mobile,
us.
mobile. Yeah, yeah. Mobile
Yeah,
for sure. This
mobile
this
because
game's
you
meant to
can't
be on
play.
mobile,
Yeah,
not PC.
yeah, it's meant to be on mobile.
I'm terrified of high tier hunters. I'm gonna be honest with you, you shouldn't. It's very. I know in NAU tournaments you see a lot of the hunters do really well, and it's very hunter sided. But that's so few hunters. I mean, the only hunters that do well in NAU tournaments is like 4 of them, 5 of them. In reality, 90% of the top tier hunters are not much stronger than the ones you normally play against. They're
Guilty as
smarter, but they're
charged.
not much stronger. PCQ is also
Guilty.
long. Yeah, don't play PC. There's a lot of downsides to PC.
Play PC unless you want free wins.
I'm surprised. Like, oh, Juniper. I see a lot of people who are like, I play on mobile, but I have a hard time playing on PC because of all the keybinds and whatever. I get that, but then people are like, I play on PC, but I can't play on mobile. I feel like mobile would be just way easier. Like mobile is so much easier to learn.
That's what I'm
Um,
saying. It's like mobile is just everything is right there. It's so there's nothing like I gotta stretch my fingers across a keyboard. I gotta like twist my wrist a certain way or something.
actually, something. Do you have any survivor kiting tips? Something that you guys can actually do, which nobody does, is you can go practice kiting against the nightmare bots. That's actually not a bad
Not a
way to
bad
improve your
strategy.
survivor. If you're just by yourself and you don't have anyone to 1v1s, 1v1ing against good hunters is a very good way to improve. Do you think the game is survivor side? Yes, and it's supposed to be survivor sided, so
Yes,
that's fine.
it must be survivors.
You guys can is the NaEu server that bad? It is
Yes, it
unfortunately that
is.
bad.
It
Um,
is that bad.
you guys can. I would encourage you guys 1v1 against like pretty good hunters. So when I say pretty good, I would say tier 6 and above, Alicorn above. You can't maybe get a Manicore hunter, but practice 1v1 so you can practice kiting routes, kiting with different survivors, and then kiting against good hunters. Practice kiting Dream Witch, Bloody Queen, Geisha, Sculptor, and Breaking Wheel. Those in particular, practice kiting those because that's very good. 1v1ing the Nightmare bot as well if you have no one to practice is very good. Practice against the Geisha bot. I mean, practice against the Wu Cheng bot actually because the Wu Cheng bot is very, for some reason, the Wu Cheng bot is very realistic. I don't know why. He just is.
Maybe
Um,
because he has perfect teleports every
yeah, it's
time.
perfect teleports. The Geisha bot kind of sucks, but you can still practice against her, so you get an idea of how to skill check properly. Practicing against the Feaster is also not bad. Practicing against the Bloody Queen is very good. Um, yeah, I would recommend those for sure. The Nightmare is fine, but
I'd
Nightmare is not
honestly,
that good. So
yeah, I'd honestly say number one is just the Wu Chang bot, just because that's mainly just raw kiting, and that's about it. It would only be raw kiting for the most part, unless
how
you die.
how do I learn high tier hunter strategies? Watch streamers, but watch ones who know what they're doing. There's a lot. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who stream hunter, it's like on Twitch and on PC, and they don't really know what they're talking about. I'm not gonna say names, but there are a lot of them.
Yeah,
Watch high tier hunters. You can learn from people who play hunter who stream. Or I play hunter. I stream a lot. Talk a lot about that. So I can help you with that. You can watch Zeus. Zeus is very good. Psyche doesn't really play hunter, so watch Fafa. And then also watch guides about characters and try to learn from that. And also watch the China and Japan players as well.
I would also say if you want to learn high tier strategies, pick credible sources. And when I say credible sources, I it's okay to go to somebody who is high tier for help. Obviously, that is fine. Not every high tier is gonna think the same. Not every high tier has the same grasp on the game, which is sad because I don't know how you're high tier and then we have different and we don't think the same way about certain aspects of the game. That should be obviously like should be easy.
You should be
There are a
trying.
lot of people.
Sorry, real quick. You should be
Yeah,
trying to kite the Wu Chang bot for at minimum, bare minimum, 100 seconds. But more than that, hopefully. In rank matches, obviously it's gonna be different, but the Wu Chang bot, you should be trying to kite for 100 at least. So
but yeah, I would say pick credible sources. Pick like credible people that you actually know what they're talking about instead of saying, "Oh, this person is a Hydra or this person is a Titan," so they have to know what they're talking about, and just blindly taking their word from it.
Slade is
And
also a
it
good
would be
hunter. Slade's a good hunter, but he doesn't play meta. So I mean, obviously,
yeah,
watching Slade is fine. Slade's a great guy, very nice guy. I like Slade. The only problem is it's very difficult to necessarily like. He's very good for entertainment and content, but the difficulty with Slade in terms of learning is he doesn't play meta hunter. So it's kind of hard to learn. If you want to become very competitive with your hunter, then you'd have to learn from
you
someone
need
who plays competitive meta hunters. But if you want to
yeah.
become a little bit more casual for hunting in rank, then Slade's perfect.
Slade is fine. Slade has had badges for Axe Boy, Bio, Ripper. Like Slade
Watch
is good if you want to just learn anything.
Yeah, you can watch.
But
I
if
don't
you
know if
want
Dreamer
to,
still streams. You can watch Dreamer if he still streams. I don't know if he still
you,
does though.
you can watch Fafa, who's
Watch Fafa.
this. You
Yep.
could well watch Fafa If you want, look back at the old archives of my old streams when I played Hunter competitively. The server would be where was that thing? NA would be stronger competitively if people weren't so toxic. Dealing with negative people all the time is stressful, which makes it hard to make good game decisions. All right, I understand that sentiment of being people being toxic. Yes, obviously it makes the game a more pain in the ass than it already is. You know, it's annoying to deal with, etc. But somebody being toxic, and just for me personally, I don't think a toxic player should be blocking your cognitive thinking when it comes to the game. Yeah, it's annoying. You got to deal with somebody who's gonna bitch and moan and post a match if they lose when it's probably their fault anyway because they didn't know how to kite a BQ as a patient and they died in basement in like 30 seconds on top of mercenary cipher. Yeah, I know that's gonna be an issue, but just regular knowing game decisions like, all right, do I have to sell? Do I need to rotate ciphers? Do I need to do I need to hide or something like etc. Decisions like that shouldn't be dictated based off whether you got a toxic player or more so. I guess what I'm saying is your mind shouldn't be so fixated on the toxic player in the game. It should be fixated on okay, yeah, I have to deal with this shit later, but for right now, I want to at least make it worth my while and get the win.
Yep.
I want to at least make it worth the time.
Yeah. So the reason why Dear Child Dan said the reason why the morning session is better is because that's when all the European players play and they just have worse ping, so it's easier to win against them. But that's just, I mean, that's just
That's just strategy.
that's just whatever. Yeah. Naiad is a drawable hunter, not ideal for aiming for 4K, which is why you should not ban her in rank.
Naiad. Shouldn't ban Naiad. She barely, if none at all, has a win potential. Like she's not there.
Chinga is currently in China, so he can't stream on YouTube. That's why he hasn't been streaming recently.
Kuro Shido is a pretty good sculptor player. I like Kuro.
I'm not sure who that is.
Like, it's a PC sculptor player / mobile sculptor player. I did a collab with them a while back. Yeah, Kuro is a good player. I like Kuro. He even does
Is that
streams
you,
where he
or is that somebody else?
No, Kuro Shiro.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
it's a streamer. Yeah, no. He is a good player. He is undoubtedly he is a good player. He knows what he's talking about for the most part. However, there are certain parts and aspects of his thinking that are different because he doesn't really play Survivor. He is strictly, to my knowledge, from the last time I talked to him, he is only a hunter mate. He only plays hunter. Most of anything that he does is hunter. However, he does watch IVL. He does review IVL gameplay and analyze matches on his channel. So I do think if you want to watch somebody like Sculptor, like if Dreamer doesn't play anymore, you can also watch Kuroshiro, but also keep in mind that he is a PC player for the most part. And PC Sculptor compared to mobile Sculptor are two entirely different worlds for the most part. It's like comparing PC Dream Witch and mobile Dream Witch.
So it is you, right?
What?
You.
No, yeah, you.
Yeah. No, I know you. Yeah.
I was about to say, I was like, when you said you, I always thought you were talking about me.
No,
I'm like,
you,
no.
like you.
Yeah, why you, yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
He is a good sculptor.
Yeah. Fuck, I was about to say something.
I need someone who analyzes IVL. Is it in English? Oh, you can also watch IV Lychee. Lychee's channel, Lychee's team. They do a lot of translations for IVL matches, more so the hype ones. But yeah, if you need I can't really recommend you an IVL channel that has it in English, mainly because it's not prominent in North America and in Europe. It's just not prominent here enough for us to have an English translation like on the fly on the dot.
Yeah.
I would say just most likely just watch IVL and just look at what the players do. You don't need to hear what they're saying. Just watch at what they do. Look at how the team rotates. Look at how they go in for rescues. Look at what they're doing if they're trying to sell a rescue. Look at what they're doing when harassing, etc.
There's two very good questions here. One from Chocho and one from Kerbin. So Kerbin says, what should you do if you play rescue when someone died early on your cipher? So if it is a good camping hunter, then you do not want to rescue. You want to stay nearby, though, to feed tinnitus, so the hunter will not. You want to hide nearby to feed tinnitus, so the hunter will not leave to go pressure the rest of the teammate ciphers. If it is not a good camping hunter, you want to rescue them before halfway, so they can use the tide turner to get away from your cipher and die away from it, and you can continue to decode it. So by good camping hunter, I mean something like Sculptor Bonbon. By bad camping hunter, I mean something like Geisha Bloody Queen.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then Chojo's question is, I had a lot of people asking me what hunters can 4K, and honestly, it's pretty difficult to answer for me because it's a survivor meta. But what are your thoughts? The best hunters for 4K are Dreamwitch and Breaking Will, obviously. Sculptor has 4K potential as well. Surprisingly, Geisha has win potential. I don't know why. It doesn't really make sense, but for some reason, Geisha has not consistently, but has had more success with 4K potential than a lot of the other TIE hunters, such as Bloody Queen. So definitely Geisha, Sculptor, Breaking Wheel, and Dreamwitch are the best hunters for 4K. Another hunter that, interestingly enough, has 4K potential is actually Axeboy, because Axeboy, he has good chase and he can also chair on people's ciphers a lot easier than other hunters because he can use he can put down the path and use it to get a speed boost and drag the survivor really far to someone's cipher machine and chair on them, and it gives him a lot better cipher pressure and map control, and has good chase at the same time and good camp. So Axeboy, for some surprisingly, actually has 4K potential as well. Anything about the new hunter? I
Um,
don't know about the new hunter yet.
Nilla, when you're feeding tinnitus, you in theory are slowing down Cypher Rush because you aren't decoding, but you're also keeping it around the same because you're preventing the hunter from actually leaving the chair to go pressure the other ciphers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in concept, yeah, you are, but you're also allowing the other two survivors on the team to decode freely, which allows them to then start new ciphers and continue on with their days
And the reason
without fear.
the reason why feeding tinnitus is really important is because what happens is so Axeway's 4K potential, guys, but he's also inconsistent. So that's why he's not necessarily as good, but he's still fine sometimes. So the reason why you feed tinnitus is for a few reasons. Maintenance is done. Okay, we'll play some matches in a second. The reason why you feed tinnitus for a few reasons. One of them is that one of them is that if the hunter leaves to pressure a cipher machine, um, thank you, Chocho. Yeah, thank you. The reason why, if the hunter leaves to pressure someone else's cipher, you get a free rescue and the person can escape. If they continue to camp the entire time, then think about it this way, right? Is if you're a merc and then you have two regular decoders decoding besides yourself and someone's on chair as the fourth person, if you're feeding tinnitus, then they cannot pressure the two people that decode at normal speed. But if you go to decode and don't feed tinnitus, the hunter will pressure someone with regular decoding speed. That way, there's someone with slow decoding, you being the merc, and then someone with normal decoding, and the last person is not decoding. But if you're feeding tinnitus, then two regular decoders are decoding instead. So that's faster cipher rush, right? If you think about it that way. And if they do leave the chair, you get a free rescue, and the person could potentially get away. What if it's clerk who can pressure without leaving the chair? Then you can still then you don't necessarily have to feed tinnitus for. Oh well, if it's clerk, then you rescue because clerk has bad
Yeah,
camp. So that's another
Clerk
100.
has no camp.
Yeah. So if
Yeah,
if someone dies on your cipher and it's before half, sorry, if someone dies on your cipher quickly, if someone goes down quickly and they die on your cipher, and it's a hunter with bad camp, then you just rescue before the halfway mark. Clerk has bad no camping skills, so you just rescue.
Clerk has no camp besides just hitting you early and praying to God that she can like I don't know like abuse that wonky
Yeah.
hitbox of hers to
You
get a double hit.
you only feed tinnitus if it's a hunter that has good camping abilities, like a sculptor or a bonbon or something.
Something along those
Like
lines. The
Feaster,
feasters are
maybe
very
maybe Feaster, maybe.
I guess axe would be next then. If you're going to an axe way.
So is maintenance actually up, guys? Is it over?
Yeah, like is it actually up or are you trolling?
Where's my phone?
So I might have to switch now the stream to mobile. See how that goes. You always live when I'm at work. I'm crying.
So before we stop talking about this whole idea, the main idea, the ways that you guys as a community can help NAU get more recognition is keep positivity in your in the chats, in tournament chats. Keep positivity in the Instagram comments, and don't go into English chats. Don't sexualize characters. Don't start be toxic with players and start arguments. Try to keep as positive as possible. That's ways that you guys can as well help that as well, help the community as well. And then also, if you guys want to improve, which I know a lot of people have been asking, how can I improve? Watch top player streamers. Watch watch top tier streamers. Watch guides, and actually try to understand what they're saying and incorporate it into your gameplay rather than arguing with them and contradicting their ideas. And also watch IVL, other regions like from IVL and stuff. That's the way that you guys can do it. So keep positivity instead of starting toxicity, and then also try to engage with and understand what the top tier players are trying to present to you, and use that to incorporate into your gameplay and become better players.
Do you think Clerk can be dangerous? Yes, Clerk can be dangerous. Clerk can 100% be dangerous. We saw it. Clerk can definitely be a major threat. About to watch Fafa. Yes, go show support to all these people. Go show support to Psyche. Show support to Eli. Show support to Fafa. Show support to all these other content creators that are spreading competitive agenda or trying to help the community get better at the game as a whole.
It's okay to ship characters, but it's not okay to overly sexualize all these characters and say all these completely inappropriate things in public channels about them. That's what's wrong.
It's not okay. Yeah, it's not okay for you to go on a public channel and say, "I want this character to absolutely
Yeah, this
like,
this animated, coded, pixelated thing that doesn't exist.
Yeah, they're literally not real.
You want to know?
Like,
guys? You want to know something kind of funny? Is that when I make a tier list, I've literally had comments when I say things like, "Oh, lawyer's not a good character," or "Prisoner's not a good character." There are genuinely people who are serious, not trolling. They are genuinely they will genuinely say things like, "How dare you? How dare you put this character down?" They treat it like the character has feelings. They're like, don't put don't put Prisoner down because like his backstory is so good, or Prisoner, that why would you say this thing about Luca? That's so mean to him, or something like that. And they literally act like these
it's a real
it's like
person.
it's an animated character. Like, I understand people love the backstory, and I think it's really cool that they include all the backstories and everything. But then when someone says they're a bad character, which some of these characters are, and they get really mad about it because their backstory is cool and they like their backstory, even if the character's not good, they'll defend the character and stuff like that. And it's just like, and like I know that seems like it's like they're trolling, but people are serious about those things. They are. I'm gonna play some Hunter. I don't know whose account. Let's see. I'm gonna figure out who's not on right now.
It's like, I'm just setting this shit.
Don't hurt the pixels' feelings.
Don't hurt the pixels. I'm crying. No, the pixelated feelings. How horrible.
Let's see. Who's not on?
I'm just trying to live life. Meanwhile, the chat is just like watching me struggle with this.
I gotta figure out who's not on their account so we can.
Damn, bruh. All right, chat. All right.
But yeah, we're gonna play some Hunter now. So hopefully, again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Hopefully, this was beneficial and helpful for you guys. I really hope it was, and I hope that everyone can learn from this. So yeah, I mean, this is really important.
This was. So, like, does my overlay want to work, or like, what is this? I'm getting. Wait, so that means antiquate. Hey, like, when did you hit champion?
I know it's in this morning, yesterday. I know it's less. I know it's less unusual than I think, but the way that people the sexualization of characters is like the way that they do it. Like, you can do it with talk about your friends, whatever. But when you talk about like these characters doing, like, I can't say it, but like there are things in English One chat that I've seen that you don't come back from. I'm gonna be honest.
You don't come back from. No, I understand that. It really is bad. Me just trying to adjust my chat. It must be nice. But nah, there's stuff that you see that you just don't. All right.
See, is Chiba on?
Setting up stream because this shit is. Hey, why doesn't this want to work properly?
All right, we're gonna hope we don't kick Chiba off here.
For people that are watching my side of the stream, this is what I have to deal with every fucking day. when I want to stream for you guys. So please, I hope you're happy with the content.
Let's see here.
There we go. Finally. Is the overlay behind the screen? No, it's fine now. It's working out good now.
Dreamers is, I don't know if he still streams. It's on Twitch. It's like, the thing is, I don't know if Dreamer still streams or not.
I haven't seen Dreamer stream in a while.
Zeus's,
Opinions on Magician.
yeah, Zeus's channel, by the way, is what's your channel, Zeus?
Zeus IDV.
Zeus IDV on YouTube. Yeah, Zeus IDV on YouTube.
I think Magician maybe has somewhat of a chance. So Antiquarian is at rank though. So.
Yep.
Oh well, time to see how good she fares. Maybe together we can watch live. Magician is S tier.
Oh, I literally got an and ban. We literally first match and ban already. Not good.
Beautiful. We love to see it.
Thank you, Stubber.
So much.
Oh yeah, typical underscore dreamer 07. I don't know if he still streams, but if he does, yeah, he's on Twitch. Make sure you guys go drop him a follow. I've been trying to encourage him to stream again, so we'll see. All right. Well, they didn't ban Bloody Queen, so I mean, we'll just take advantage of that, you know.
Now watch there be a prisoner. You rather solo queue than invite us. Listen, I need it just for the point, okay? I need it just for the point. Can I adjust this, please? Like.
Yeah, the skin's too flashy. Use this one.
There we go.
Actually, we're just gonna use my basic worn clothes skin. Actually, we're gonna use Fiery. No, we're gonna use Fiery Diva because that one's cool. All right.
Are you sure you're not just basic, Eli? Are you sure you're not just basic?
Do you prefer to kite Ann or BQ? Definitely Ann.
100% Ann. Oh, look at that, Eli! My first match in Survivor, and you know what they banned? They banned Naiad.
Thank you, Eli and Zeus. I'm gonna go get Terror Shocked as Merc. Yeah, good luck.
Time to see everything Eli and Zeus complained about in action. Yeah.
I mean, it's already started. They already banned in, so here we go. Is there two people here or one? There's two.
So now, look at that. And what were the bans for Survivor? They were, oh wow, so nobody wants to play Mercenary. Instead they want to bring Officer when Merc is available. No, never mind, we're gonna get a Magician. This is so nice. God.
Antiquarian's kind of good, guys. Damn, that's crazy.
Would have thought, right?
Antiquarian's annoying. Damn.
Damn right she is.
She's actually playing her correctly, too.
So yeah, for everyone on my side of the chat, just look at this. Look at that, Eli. We're preaching over here.
Yeah.
God. So if you don't get a 4K by the time
Wait, what?
ciphers are,
Oh.
two ciphers are done, you're bad.
Damn, trying to have to get a kill without mirror, but oh well. It's okay, guys. I've seen a Merc get stuffed full health by a BQ. They got cut off from a distance, gave a basic hit, and did an elbow pad, and then got terror shocked once they reached the chair.
Guess I have to decode middle now. That's great. Yo, Eli, there's a new thing on Antiquarian. I don't know if that's for the speed boost or not. I'm not experimenting here. Gamekeeper getting first chase. That's odd.
Really, just not gonna rescue.
Oh yeah, and I have a prisoner on the team, Eli, just to top it off.
Guys, if you're gonna rescue, you need to save either before half or well after half when the person's almost dead. You cannot instant save after half like that. Because now this person's dead on chair, and you lose so much cipher progress from it.
Also, you can't rescue early in general. If somebody's on their first chair, let them be on that first chair for, like, I'd say maybe 20 seconds before rescuing. Otherwise, you're just farming and that there's no cipher rush being gained.
Yeah, pallet camping.
Chair.
Yeah, the mirrors are on point today. I think it's because the Fiery Diva.
What do you mean? Every time I play Fiery Diva, I do good. What is that geisha doing?
No, like
Friendly?
my basic skins are always. I always do good with basic skins. Isabella's annoying.
Well, 3 points. Eli, I got a friendly, so.
No problem, H Gold. No problem. Guys, also stop. Don't instant rescue. You want to save, guys. You want to save right before. And she cancels attack recovery, dude. Oh my god. You guys want to make sure you're saving right before half. So that way the survivors have extra time to decode it. If you instant rescue, then you're losing decoding progress because it gives them less time to continue to decode.
Eli, what's the opinion on friendly hunters?
I mean, if you want to be friendly as a hunter, that's your, that's your decision. Wait, what? Am I blind? I swear to God, I just saw something.
You are blind.
Hello? What? Oh, you're here. Okay.
Well, but I don't get to use Antiquarian in an actual match setting, so hopefully this match... Nope, I'm not gonna get another match. There.
I'd also encourage you guys to learn Flywheel, because Flywheel is very strong.
For all the people that want to learn Flywheel, I want to say this now. Flywheel has a 1-second delay on usage. As in, do not use it when you are like the literal frame before getting hit. Otherwise,
Actually,
you will get hit.
No. You actually can use it if you hold and release instead of tapping.
Oh,
A lot of that's the thing. Yeah, a lot of people they try to tap, and yeah, tap has like a half-second delay. But if you hold and release, sort of like you hold down a Sierra and release, it's instant. You get instant. Like I instant time the Nightmare Dash. You get instant time Wu Chang, instant time Naiad if you hold and release.
I see. I'm a man of the tap.
That's really annoying. You guys see that? Why'd you do it again? I mean, I don't know why they're still trying. The game's over. Like, what do I do again? There we go. I don't know what she's doing.
Eli, you didn't kill them all at 3 ciphers. You're bad.
I'm playing Bloody Queen.
I don't care.
Yeah, you hold and release it, guys. You hold and release it. Don't try to tap. I know a lot of people don't tap for some reason. Hold and release it. You get instant. You get instant any swing if you time the hold and release properly. What is this little girl doing, bro?
She's harassing. Obviously.
Can you surrender, please?
Oh, I guess another thing that annoys me. Don't waste my time in a match, please. If the match is already set in stone in a loss and there's no comeback, please just surrender. Please let us move on.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God.
Because you're wasting your own time.
Oh, yes. How did Eli, I'm watching on that feedback because I know the delay. How did that not hit the little girl on the page?
Oh, I don't know. That's fine.
Hey, I got a match. I guess I get to end it off. Oh. Please. Splurge ban, Naiad ban. Nice. God bless that my ban went. Holy shit. God.
Eli, why do you immediately switch to teleport after using Blink? Because the cooldown is shorter. So if you're approaching an endgame situation and you use your Blink, you have 150 seconds of Blink cooldown. But if you switch to teleport right after you Blink, the cooldown's only 100 seconds for teleport. So you can I would not don't insta switch early game or mid game, but maybe late game, when you know it's approaching the end game, like one cipher left, something like that. You can switch to teleport, and it'll shorten your cooldown to 100 seconds for teleport instead of 150 for blink.
Wait, why does this antiquarian not have borrowed time? Oh my god. Do we want to address bills while we're here, Eli?
No. I mean, you should always have borrowed time, but yeah.
Why does the antiquarian not have borrowed? Factory.
Can I play Gamekeeper? Sure, I can play a Gamekeeper game. Wax Artist is D tier. Wax Artist is definitely not in D tier. Wax Artist is actually very strong, but he's like A minus high B, somewhere in there. He used to be D tier, but he actually got buff.
Oh shit, that's a Percy. She took away the recovery of the Percy. We see it here first, folks. NaEu at its finest.
Actually, guys, she could be pretty good against Bloody Queen, because if you mirror and you're able to run up to the Bloody Queen and hit the main body into a wall and stun her while the mirror's up, then you can kite out the mirror image potentially. So she could, in theory, be good against Bloody Queen. I don't know yet. I haven't really tested it, but Priestess.
God.
Portals.
No borrowed time and Aquarian, and then takes away a Percy attack recovery. Nice. Decision. And she's dead.
Alright. We'll play Gamekeeper next, though, for sure. Does she have broken? Oh, you just missed that, damn. No way, dude. Oh, their basement's not there. Oh my god, I messed that up. Guys, do not body block a Bonbon, please. Do not body block a Bonbon, guys. Bad idea. Well, we do know basements here now. Also, as little girl, decode your own cipher. Don't combine with other people, please. You actually lose decoding in the process. Alright, who's coming for this? Let's see.
Hey, buddy. Abnormal Percy. That's still something that's random.
Alright, well, she's not saving. Enchantress might still come. No. No, Enchantress is decoding over there. Alright, we're good. Yeah.
Percy for you. Open metal window. And that, my friends, is how you kite a Percy.
Oh my god. No, I missed. Damn, I suck. That's unfortunate.
Hey, at least you got the balance, man.
Don't run in a straight line either. That's also a bad idea.
Make your movement spontaneous. Also, look behind you when you kite so you can actually see if the hunter is following your routing or not.
Lol.
Copy. Pin camp.
Don't harass us, Enchantress. What the hell? Why are they all trying to do this one cipher, bro? Why are they, guys? Why are they? What are they doing? I don't understand this. Oh, okay, you can't blink through that, dude. That's so annoying. Damn, missed.
Damn, bro.
Orman doesn't have self heal, so. Damn, if we hit that, that would have been big. We want to try to bomb her here with so she can't stun.
Oh, damn. 1 point away for promo. That sucks.
Nice, GG.
GG's
Kobe.
GG's. Alright, Eli, you're gonna see me on the Antiquarian leaderboard.
Alright, let's see.
I'm 5th Antiquarian, yes, sir. Alright.
Insolence for Bonbon is not like that bad. Alright. Gamekeeper. Do we have Gamekeeper on this account? Let's see if there's a Gamekeeper here. Gamekeeper. Yeah.
Alright, Eli,
All right. See you later.
Thank you for having me on stream.
Yeah, it was good.
Goodbye, Eli, chat.
See ya. And Naiad ban. All right. Make sure you guys say bye to Zeus. Go give him a subscribe on YouTube, Zeus IDV. Oh my God! Look at the cool Gamekeeper skin. What's his build though? I'll just use this build. Peepers, I guess. I don't know. Maybe 15th and Aquarium with 0 points. What are your thoughts on Little Girl Panda skin? I don't even know what it looks like. I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys know me. I really don't know much about skins. Gamekeeper kind of sucks, but we'll see what we can do here. Oh God. All right, Gamekeeper. Here we go. Probably not a great map for Gamekeeper, but we'll see what we can do. Red light trick. Can't see where we're coming from. First officer. If you guys don't know, you can hook through that window there. Why did he not use his watches? Guys, you need to use your items to kite. Do not try to kite without items. You're just going to die from it. Make sure you guys say what's up to Zeus. What's up, Zeusy? No! Just barely out of reach. That would have been nice. Imagine we hit that. After half. Nice. Guys, use your items to kite. Why doesn't he use his items? I don't get it. Now the prospector is going to come throw. Ready? Oh, that was a bad hook, damn. Yeah. That's what I mean. That was a good stun. Ento's doing good. I don't know what the prospector was doing, but the Ento did good there. And he's still right into the trap, bro. No way. Oh, these guys are funny. Yeah, schedule yourself a Dreamwitch lesson in the coaching server for sure. This animation is pretty cool. Gamekeeper is pretty fun. I kind of like Gamekeeper. Gamekeeper is pretty fun. Someone's coming through church. Okay, well, sure. Damn, he avoided our trap. That sucks. Gamekeeper counters Prospector because you can literally do that. Am I actually echoing, dude? No way. I literally got a whole new thing for this, dude. Maybe it's just my app. I don't really know why it does that, but anyways. Let's see, who's gonna save? Anyone? Nobody. Okay, dude. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. She's going back here, yeah. Endo kind of counters Gamekeeper. Oh, she killed her beast. Okay. Nice. No, I missed the wall. I'm trying to hook the wall to pull myself closer. Damn, I messed that up. The 2-hour pallet breaking speed. Yeah, it was Prime. That's Cypher Rush. Isn't that crazy? That is called Cypher Rush for you guys. Watch me get to the gate and lucky guys already opened it. Ready? You guys ready? It's already going to be open. Oh, he didn't go to gate. He went somewhere else. Okay. I wonder where he went. Church, maybe? I missed. Yeah, I have no idea where the lucky guy went. We're just chilling here, I guess. Maybe he went back gate or something? I'm not really sure. Where is this lucky guy? Is he just searching chest? He's probably just searching chest somewhere, honestly. Damn. Bro was probably searching a chest at top broken or something. I don't know. GG's. I have no idea why there's a lucky guy. Not really a Cypher Rush. What are you talking about? That was we got the kills really fast on everyone and they still had it primed. I'm not sure what you mean. Not really a Cypher Rush. That's called Cypher Rush. GG's though, GG's. Yeah, the Endo skin's pretty cool. I was able to get my main, which I'm actually pretty happy about, but to see how I played Gamekeeper, yeah. I don't know. I mean, once you have full present, I mean, it's pretty basic. Just use traps to block off kiting arrows so you don't get tight kited or whatever. And just use your full presence hook because you get infinite if you keep hooking to just get around the map quickly. I got the rich room. No, this is somebody else's account that I'm actually playing on. Can I play Naiad? I really wanted to play Wu Chang. We can play Naiad at some point. Let's play Wu Chang real quick this game, though. You guys really want Naiad, huh? Alright, we'll play Naiad. Naiad. Antiquarian's gonna be pretty good against Naiad, honestly. See how this goes. I'm worried about all the multiple hit survivors. But, oh well. I mean, like, Psychologist... If I'm Gardener first, she can take 3 hits. Psychologist can take 3. Which depends on Soul Weaver. She's not bad. She's, like, good in third round tournament situation. She's not bad. She's alright. Yay, fishy. Big boat spawn, which means someone spawns over near shore, close to Crab Shack. Another one spawns behind them over near Shack. We'll see if they actually go to shore. They'll probably go Crab Shack and the other person rotates to Cornfield Cypher, but we'll see. Looks like they went Crab Shack, yeah. There's going to be one more at Cornfield. Gardener find first is actually not good because Gardener has her annoying-ass bubble. And she can just take that hit. That's pretty frustrating. She kind of trapped herself here. I'm actually not sure why the garden. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm not sure why the gardener just kind of one cipher's already done. Isn't that crazy? Oh wait, they must have double decoded because I don't even know blink up. How did they already pop? I don't know. They must have double decoded or something. Hi, I'll be your killer fish for the evening. Yeah, exactly. We're trying to force it after half. That's the goal here. Let's go, dude. I actually kind of like Naiad now. Is anyone actually going to come, though? Let's see. Someone's coming, but they're not going to make it. So, what are you... What is this antiquarian doing, dude? Look at her go. What is she doing? What are you doing, antiquarian? You're wasting all your thing for nothing, and you insta-save. Oh, no way. No, dude. No. No, please. Tell me that did not, no. Dude, come on. What the fuck? Okay, I'm done. What? I'm just killing the antiquarian at this point. Cowboy can get away, dude. I'm sorry. What in the hell is he? What? Huh? What? I don't get it. He cannot reach that. Guys, remember what I said in the antiquarian guide video? Do not harass with antiquarian unless you're trying to get the last cipher almost prime. Antiquarian's harass is not good. It's better for kiting. Did I not say that in the guide for antiquarian? I guess this person just didn't watch it. This is a prime example of people not watching high tier guide videos and just taking a character and doing whatever they want with them. That is a prime example right there. That is a prime example. Yeah, this is an interesting match, for sure. Cowboys at shore. Damn, Naiad's pretty good, dude. I don't know. Most people are still learning. I know, but it's kind of basic game sense that you wouldn't harass with her. Like, harassment is not strong. It's pretty basic. And then the fact that she follows the hunter around after, instead of going back to decoding, and then also instant rescuing, like, it's just... I mean, that game sense is basic. No, you don't instant rescue. I mean, come on. Where does Cowboy go? Maybe he went for save? I don't know. Where did the Cowboy go? He didn't come for save. Where did he go? There's not really many places he could have gone. Is Dungeon back there? No. Is it over here? He's over here. So he's over here somewhere. Okay, so he's not there. Where is bro? Where's bro at? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. GG's. Might try learning Naiad. She's alright. If you have other hunters that you can also play, she's a good backup hunter to learn, for sure. But yeah, overall, but she's not bad, for sure. I just realized the chat on screen is blue now. Why does it change color every stream? I didn't even notice. Well, that was an interesting match. Definitely had a lot of fun with that one. All right. Yeah, I figured it's probably dungeon camping. I was trying to find where the dungeon was. We were checking the dungeon locations. Not smart enough for her. I mean, she's not like that hard to play, but so Eli, obviously that game was not good for showing Naiad's weakness, but what are her main weaknesses as a hunter? What makes her a drawable hunter? What makes her a drawable hunter is that her chase isn't as good as it seems because people don't know how to kite her. There's a certain way that you have to kite Naiad. Forcing basic hits instead of water hits is very, very strong. Can I play Choker? This is actually a good map for him, so I guess we could. Oh, this clown skin. All right, we're playing. But the thing is, I did a really bad ban for clown. I shouldn't have banned Seer from playing clown. I should be pinning Priestess. No, we'll go clown when I actually get to ban Priestess. Let's go. We'll go breaking. We'll go something similar to clown. What are her weaknesses? Is that her chase is not actually as good as it necessarily seems. On top of that, her Cypher control, even though she's fast and can water off Cyphers nearby, if survivors die away from Cypher machines, her Cypher control is limited. Oh, rip the Wu Chang. Oh, wait, it's Mulu. We should have gotten Wu Chang. Whatever. Her Cypher control is limited. So she just doesn't have as much Cypher pressure. And her chase is not, it's not as good as some hunters' chase, so. And her non-full presence camp is not that strong. Someone actually spawned bridge, but it looks like they rotated early. Who is it? They're heading right here. Interesting route. Very interesting route. There's nothing here. Okay. She's gonna go straight for coaster. Why would you 3-stack? Why would you 3-stack? I'm in wheel form. No, Enchantress. No, Enchantress. No. Enchantress. I don't know why she flywheeled. Guys, am I tripping, or is knowing that you can't stun the wheel form pretty basic? What's up, Pig? How's it going? Make our waste perfumes is fine. Instant rescue again, perfectly fine. Why are you giving up? Don't give up in a rank match. Literally, she could have literally stunned and gone to the portal and kited. She could have literally stunned me and ran to the portal to kite. Instead, she does that. And you're wasting stuns with... Oh my god, dude. With my turn. Oh, dude. I'm sad right now. Come on, Enchantress. You got this. Step it up. Come on. Perfumer. You guys are going to see why Perfumer's not good against full presence wheel. Her Perfume's on cooldown. She can't do anything. Oh, wait. I didn't have full presence yet. Well, we can still prevent this rescue. If I did have full presence, then she would have been stuffed. that's fine. What the heck? What are you doing, dude? What is the perfumer doing? Why would you perfume back? Bro, you would have taken less damage. Okay. Come on, perfumer. Alright, guys, again, we're trying to... I gotta keep it positive. Perfumer should not have perfumed back. She should have taken the chip and just been fine with that. Now she has less health than she would before. We're not gonna... chase upstairs. Because that takes too long. We're gonna go and just go... We're just gonna go break the portal. And now we're just gonna go get the priestess. No, I fell! No. No. Alright, we got her still, it's fine. I was about to be so sad. Why would she not go to the windows? Go to the windows! Guys, use the windows. Use the windows, use the windows, use the windows, use the windows. Use the windows. What the hell is the prospector doing? What are you doing? What the hell are you doing, dude? Bro used all 3 magnets in 0.2 seconds, bro. He used all his magnets in 0.2 seconds, and he doesn't even run to the cipher. He literally could have ran to the cipher to get the speed boost from the magnet object. Oh my god, dude. Damn this tree. Why are you magneting the wheel form? Why are you magneting the wheel form? Why would you magnet the wheel form? It's always the prospectors, dude. They're always just built different, you know? Okay, that's fine. Where are you going? I didn't even have snap. It was literally on cooldown. What? Oh my god. Changerson Prospector, yeah. Bro's honestly just built different. He just built different, you know? They're healing. Where are they healing? Where are they healing? Oh, hello. He's not even gonna save. Why would you not save? Now you're getting after half, so now I win. Why'd you not take Coaster? I should get a Joseph badge? Nah, dude, no. Prospector gonna harass? You guys think? He's a coming. This prospector, dude. Oh my god, dude. What are you doing? Go decode, bro. You're literally throwing. Go decode. Alright, prospector is definitely not getting dungeon, dude. He's just bringing the whole team down. You could have... He's actually got good jukes, but his game sense is atrocious. That's the problem. People can... You can say... You can literally say so much about how you're, like... You can literally say so much about how you're good at kiting, but if you don't have good game sense, you're not, you know, Dream Watch. I can play Dream Watch next. It doesn't work, you know. Okay. What the hell is the priestess doing? Why would you guys don't throw pallets against the wheel form, please? GG's. Does Boss Vector have self-pick? Self-heal? I don't know. He might not. I think Priestess healed him once, but he healed himself the second time. I don't think he has it. We'll just go back for Priest. Can they surrender? Can you guys surrender, please? Can you guys just surrender, dude? Honestly. What's up, Espresso? Can you guys please surrender, dude? Surrender. Finally. Bye-bye, Gloomy. See you later. What time is it? Only 7:30. It feels so much later than that. All right. This is NaEu. Yeah, this is NaEu. Trust me, this is NaEu. Trust me. What's my win rate? I don't know. This is somebody else's account, so I'm not sure. Clown ban. Okay. I don't know, dude. Can I play Lucino? I don't know if we have it on this account, do we? Oh, we do. I'll play it if we get a better map. This is a terrible map for him. Dream Witch. We gotta do a Dream Witch match first, and then we can play photo. Dream Witch. What's the character on the far right? Let's see. What is that? Psych? Ooh, Psych. That's annoying. Is Red Church best Lucino map? No. This is like one of the worst ones. If we get a better map for a Lizard, we can play Lizard, Lucino. But this is definitely not a map I want to play him on. How's Red Church bad? Oh, yeah, Red Church is bad. You can't. It's hard to jump inside Church. There's a lot of tight cutting areas that just destroy him. There's too many strong pallets that if he jumps over them, the survivor just walks back to the other side. Red Church is horrible for him. The best map for him is probably Moonlit. Very open, very easy to jump on survivors. It's very hard to his tight kiting Lizard is how you beat him. A lot of good tight cutting areas on Church. Why would they ban Clown? I have zero clue. Let's hope we find the prisoner first. That'd be very nice. It's okay, I guess. Okay. 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 Wow. That is crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, bruh. That is actually ridiculous. I cannot believe that just happened. We take those, I guess. Jesus. Come on, dude. What are you guys doing, bro? What are you guys doing, dude? Please, please, dude, come on. What are you guys doing? God, this is so painful, bro. Why are they all here? The way that bro almost canceled attack recovery. Okay. What the fuck? Actually, what the hell, dude? Like, actually, bro. Like, I'm actually concerned. Yeah, we're literally getting, like, the major NaEu, dude. Major right now. What is she doing? You know, this is one of those days where I just love being a hunter main. Or not a hunter main, but playing hunter on this server. It needs to improve, guys. This needs to improve. Yeah, I know. It's literally ironic how we talk about it, and then this is what happens. Damn, that is kind of cracked. That is so broken. You guys don't even understand. The fact that she can get that rescue. That was a pretty good blink predict, but it ended up not mattering. Don't know why the wildlings here. Well, I mean, this is going exceptionally well, I would say. No need to nurse survivors when they can do it themselves. This is another example, guys, of people not playing Hunter, so they don't know how Dream Witch works. These guys have no clue how Dream Witch works at all. It's kind of sad. Oh, rip. GG. Well, this is about a prime example as it gets. Dude. Yeah, you guys don't be rude. Who's being rude? Michi can speak multiple languages. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't. Why? You guys don't have to be rude about that. GG. Yo, Ayozaki, best girl. You gotta calm down. It's not a big deal. It's really not that deep. Zeus would be proud of killing everyone before 3 ciphers. Picking up Dream Witch is tough, CJ. Dream Witch is really hard. No, Mitchell, you're good. I don't think you said anything bad. Alright. I'm so hungry, dude. We'll probably play like 2 more matches and then off, because I'm hungry. Well, actually, yeah, rank's approaching an end, but I'm hella hungry, dude. Oh my god. At least they surrendered. Well, no, they didn't, because I still had to go chase the wildling. They could have just surrendered earlier, but... play clown. We gotta get a good clown map. Why do we keep getting church? I don't know. I want these survivors in my 100 rank matches. Photo? Alright, we'll go photo. Why do you guys like photo so much? Photo matches take so long for no reason. I like Moonlit Gentleman. So we're gonna use that. Let's also go triple Berserker, I guess. Actually, we can honestly just go Pallet Stun. If we have time, we can go Soul Weaver. What's wrong with Moonlit Gentleman? Moonlit Gentleman's good. What do you guys have against Moonlit Gentleman? No problem. Ayozaki, just we gotta keep everything positive. All right, we're gonna instant photo instead of walking photo. We're gonna instant photo and see what we can do with this. Someone spawns top. This is probably a really bad photo spawn because the survivors. This is the most spread out spawn ever. So I don't know if we'll have enough time to actually walk around and find everyone. Someone spawns over here, but no, there they are. That's Joseph barking. Bloodsword. I don't really like Bloodsword that much. Moonlit Gentleman is the best, in my opinion. Someone else spawns over here. The thing is, we're not going to be able to share in time. That's fine. We still waste Sykes' stress bubble. Someone's back here. Who's that? Who's that? Psych. This is where photo can suck, because you can just get kited. If this psych knows what she's doing, she should be able to kite me. She may not, though. Let's see. Why are you not going to the window? Go to the window! There is literally a god window right there, and you ran... Oh, my god, dude. Okay. Okay, dude. I hate photo. Why do you guys make me do this? He was hiding behind the chair. No, I don't know. Whatever, dude. It's fine. Yeah, what's up, Soy Milk? How's it going? She couldn't have made it. She could have tried. I mean, she just runs in the open. She's dead anyways. So there's no point in that. But what's up, Soy? How's it going? If you guys don't know, Soy's one of the commentators from Okay. That's pretty good. Why'd she use all 3 of them? She's still dead as Photo World ends, dude. She's literally still dead, bro. What? What are these guys doing, dude? Still 1 cipher somehow. That's why you bring Tide. This is why you bring Tide. That kind of cipher rush against a photo, isn't that crazy? Look at this route. Where is she running? Patient. That's gonna miss. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is where we just get kited because we're a photo, honestly. Okay, I mean, that's, I guess. Like, we can't do shit against that. Okay, don't go to the pallet, I guess. Yeah, okay, lol. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I hate this hunter. You guys are actually evil for making me play photo. This hunter's so bad. Photo is so trash, dude. Photo is literally so trash, bruh. I don't know why I blinked that. That was pretty dumb. Oh, I meant to hit the perf. The only thing that I'm worried about is if they try to pop or they try to heal up right here. No. Okay. Nice. This is good. We should be able to win from here then. I hate photo. This hunter sucks. Never make me play photo. Photo's good. You're just mean. Why do you guys like photo so much? I don't know. Wait, what? Hello? Oh, she saved her photo image. Okay, I mean, that's kind of doesn't do much more, I guess. Antiquarian's at middle cipher, so we'll just chase her. She's literally kiting to the Antiquarian cipher, dude. I don't know why. Antiquarian might go save. We gotta be careful of that. Rip. Lol. Alright, let's go back here. You love photo? What is it with you guys loving photo, dude? I don't understand. Bro made the save. Rip. Okay. GG. Eli, please, we have our annual photo match per stream. I know we have our annual photo match. I know. Annual photo match. What do you mean? Oh yeah, Chi's birthday was a few days ago. Photo is icky. Honestly, I know, right? He's so fine. He's also an animated character made up of coding and pixels. So we also have to consider that. I think Perfumer's over here. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Oh, shit. Where's bro going? What? I'm not blinking that pallet. I hate blinking that pallet, dude. That pallet's always fails. You guys act like you never had a cartoon crush? I actually don't think I have. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Maybe I did when I was younger. I don't know. I feel like I haven't, though. Alright, we have time for one more match. Eli's playing a coding pixel argument. It's true. You gotta think about the science. I always think about the science, you know me. You should play Wax Artist. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. We're playing Wax Artist, Clown, or Lizard, depending on the map. Imagine if all chair locations were available inside Photo World. Imagine if all chair locations were available. Oh, imagine like all of them did. Yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah. Leo's, ugh. Leo's, Clown. What'd you guys say? Clown, Lizard. What's the last one? We'll just man, fuck Priestess, dude. Whatever. Wax Artist. We'll play. I guess we'll play Wax Artist. Yo, dude, we literally just, bro. These kids still been Naiad. They obviously didn't watch the stream. I don't like this skin. It's boring. Actually, it's fine. All right. Trump card. That's fine, dude. I don't know. Yo. I wasn't charging this whole time. All right, we should have enough battery to get through one game. Imagine my iPad dies mid-game. That would really be really bad. We'll see, though. Did Bo really play Thief? No way. No way. Joseph looks like George Washington licensed to My Chemical Romance. You know what looks like George Washington is the S-tier Weeping Clown skin. Let's talk about how you've never had any cartoon crush. No Miss. I don't even. Raven, Miss Incredible. I don't even think. Oh, I know Miss Incredible. I don't know who Raven is. Someone spawns over at Propane. Merc! Oh my god, dude. Of course. Whatever. I don't really want to chase 3 palette, but whatever, dude, I guess. My bro, the thief's not paying attention. That's really annoying, dude. That is actually really annoying. We honestly could have just not broken that palette, but it's okay, I guess. Where'd bro go? Oh, he's over here. Okay, nice hitbox, dude. This is why Thief sucks, if you guys were wondering. Okay, guys, use your speed boost to transition. Use your speed boost to transition. Now he's literally just dead, dude. Guys, use your speed boost to transition. I don't know how many times I say it. This is a prime example of people just playing however they want and not watching higher tier players. Any higher tier player right there would have told you, take a hit, use your speed boost to transition. Do not stand still and try to stun the hunter with whatever dumb ability you have. It makes no sense. We still have Blink, so we're fine. This is why you don't play Thief, guys. Like, Thief is such a bad character. You died in your Merc Cypher again. Cord's gonna come rescue, so... She gets 93 from that. That's crazy. She got terror shocked! Thief! Transition! Coordinator just bought you so much time to transition, and you just stood there, bruh. Coordinator just used a whole flare gun to give you transition time, and you just stood there. You could have made so much distance with that. Oh my god, dude. What in the hell, bro? Can I not lag, please? I can't really dodge the flashlight here. I can't dodge the flashlight there, dude. That sucks. There's no way for me to dodge. Now he just gets factory, dude. Can I wax this, please? What's bro hiding for? What's bro hiding for? Alright. I kind of hate wax artists, but it's fine. We're searching a chest. Huh. This is interesting. Oh wait, I could have literally airwalked with the wax. I'm so stupid. I literally could have just airwalked with the wax, bro. What am I doing? Bro has a football. I'm dead. I literally could have just airwalked with the wax, dude. What am I doing, bro? What are you throwing? Damn, bro, pallet spamming. Can't do much. And the hot wax disappears, dude. Dude, this hunter's so bad. After his nerf, he's so bad, dude. There's not much we can do to actually win here. I thought it was gonna be probably. We gotta wait for hot wax. Come on, dude. The pop was too slow. The pop was too slow, bro. That's so annoying. The pop was too slow. If the pop was instant, I would have hit her right down and I could have teleported. Now I can't make the gate in time. Now it's a tie. We literally could have won. That's so annoying, dude. That's literally so annoying, bro. Whatever. Merc's gonna go back for rescue. Nah. I can't get back in time. Wait, why am I flame waxing when I have detention? What am I doing, dude? Literally, what am I doing? What am I doing, bro? What am I doing? And I missed my wax on the pallet. We got the window at least. Look at this kid go. She thinks she's slick. Okay, dude. Okay, that's not good. Bruh. I hate wax. Wait, does Merc have tied? No, I don't remember. The stars are so bad at popping, it works out. Honestly, dude. GG. Yeah, if you 100% switch to hot wax, yeah, I know. There wasn't really a place where I could have done that, but I kind of messed up the whatever it's called. Anyways, that was an interesting stream today. I hope you guys learned something from it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm so hungry. I gotta go eat something, and I gotta go early for work tomorrow. So you know how it is. But anyways, I also need to make sure I charge my iPad. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was a helpful stream. I know we talked about some very important topics. I hope you guys can take what we talked about today and go and incorporate it into your Identity 5 NAU experience. Whether that's keeping positivity in chats, not starting arguments in post chat. Try to help people learn. You guys watch me, you guys watch Psyche, I'm sure you guys watch Zeus, I'm sure. Learn from them, help your friends learn. Tell them to come watch us. We'll help them get better, right? We'll help the server improve. My goal as a streamer is help the server improve, entertain you guys, which obviously I do by playing Wax Artist, but help the server improve as well. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope this was a good stream overall. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you are in the world. Again, I didn't want to have to do it, but I'm gonna have to upload the video about that hacker, dude. I'm so done with it. It's really pissing me off. So, I guess watch out for that as well. But again, have a great day, great night, wherever you are in the world. Peace out for now, guys. And I'll see you all next stream, which will probably be on Friday. So, see you guys then.